As of today, I have supported over 10,000 Muslims across northern Nigeria. They have no relationship with me at all. Whether it is the school of their children, whether it is their housekeeping, it is home issues and all of that. But look at this bastard that called himself a religious leader. These are the kind of people that I suppose that government should pick. But I can see the governor of Kano State. This is how insane all of you are in northern Nigeria, some of you. This is the way you think. People that are brainless. Somebody is standing there in your meeting shouting, Muslim, calling Christians infidels. And I'm going to go take this. If Christians should do this, who is going to have a country? Northern Nigeria, Muslims with the highest, you talk about the highest capital poverty of the world. Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed that banditry is here in the north? Criminality is here in the north. It is here in the north you have the highest level of drug addicts that you are supposed to be, if you are sane, to begin to preach the message that will help to bring people out of bondage and out of their captivity. You are there making stupid statement and inciting against Christians and calling them, look at them, infidels, if they think they have voting power. Woe to any Christian that is going to align themselves with these evil, brainless people and creatures. And I'm speaking to my Muslim brothers who are saying, you cannot be allowing this kind of creatures to be flowing among you. And I want to say to all the Kano people, it's time that whatever is your name, the governor of Kano, it's time you throw that guy out of that seat. He doesn't deserve it. Look at it. I'm going to play the video. If a governor is sitting under such kind of evil hate speech and he's praising this wicked evil man called Jingri, whatever your name is, your cup is full. It will not be well with you. And God's word cannot be broken. It shall not be well with the wicked. Nigeria belongs to all of us. Do come in Arewani, but I'm chigababuna tolerating in where Namutaneba. Mutimin the Bachi the K. Yenamike Sufaya Kamata Munatanani. Katashi kana kiran Krishoti, Kavire, Sugani, Yanzuka Puran Sugani, Muslim, Inasuke, Kaza, nonsense. Kana magana cewa kana samun musulmai ne kawai suke aure daya. Kristoci ga suna da mataye guda uku guda hudu, suna da yara. Amma wai ne masu wahala yanzu a cikin muslim ticket din? Ba musulman bane yawanci yan arewa. Muna hada hannunmu da malamai da suke nan da tunani. Kamar Sheikh Saleh da wayansu muna hada hannaye tare mu ganin da zamu solve maganar nan arewa. Arewacin Nigeria, almajirai dukkanin arewa ne. Ka tafi Lagos ɗan arewa ne beggars, ka tafi Anambra arewa ne beggars, ka tafi Abuja arewa ne ɗan beggars. Ba za ka shiga abun nan bai shiga maka bane, bai shiga maka kai ba. Abun haushi. To bari na gaya maka. Muna wannan arewan. To bari gani Muslim ticket da kake magana ko zai bambance abinci ko zai kawo muku abin da ya kamata. Duba wahalan da mutane suke ciki. Ya kamata a wurin wannan lokacin ne kowa ya nazari nagari. And I want to say to all of you, it's time we prove to such wicked, evil, brainless creatures that Nigeria is bigger than them. El-Rufai is learning his lesson in a bitter way. I'm grateful to the governor of Kaduna State that now he has saying that balance and justice is required. God that we serve is a God of justice and fairness. Kapuna apara Muslimci Christianity tanano. Ko Allah kuma betala sa kowa ba. He did not compel anybody. Kowa ye adinin da yake so. Wane ne kai ka kira Kristoci kafirai infidels? You mindless creature. It will not be well with you.
Ahmad Bola Tinubu wanda ya daga tutar siyasa ya mata kirari da Muslim nace ina daya daga cikin masu daga tutar musulunci ne ya jama'a ku taho mu yi Muslim na sani cewa kafirai na jin zafin wannan kalma. To amma ba akwai kiristoci ba, ba akwai yahudawa ba, ba akwai masu bautar magiro ba. Ni musulmi mai wazin musulunci da na ce muslim mai na taɓa nasu. Na hana kirishin ya faɗa ne, na hana magiro ya faɗa ne, na hana ɗan tantarbace ya faɗa ne. Amma ni a matsayi na musulmi, muslim sha'a man sha'a au aba. Amma wani zai ce ai to demokradiya ne, ai akwai suwa ne, ba sa sallah ba, ai kai ne wakilinsu. To mu muna sallah, muna azumi, kuma demokradiya kun ce majority carry the vote. Jama'a, gauro da gauruwa, tuzuru da tuzuruwa, Allah ya ba ku abokan zaman tare na aure. Za su iya haɗa wannan taron? Tunanan ina kiran ku dan Allah kowa je gyara ƙuri'a. Mu nuna wa duniya ƙarya kafirai suke da suka ce sun fi mu yawa a Najeriya, ƙarya suke yi. Ba dan Allah ya taimake mu na ce Muslim ba sun fi mu yawa. Da aka buga Allah ya taimake mu muka kwantara su da ƙasa. Su zo na biyu ma ba su zo ba. Ko sun zo? Sai na uku bayan murɗiyarsu duka. Da haka ƙuri'a ta musulunci ce. Jama'ar musulmi ta kufa. To kar wani ya ruɗe ku. Masu miyagun tarihi. Da haka siddan suka zo suka jefa mana bom a masallacin sarki akan wai su 'yan tatsini, wai su kiristoci 'yan basaji. To ku da Allah. Amma mu irin wannan gwamnatin muke so da za ta ɗau ginshiƙin kafa gidan iyali mai tsafta, ta zo ta kashe kuɗin Kano don mu musulmin Kano su ga miji da mata da 'ya'ya masu musulunci. Na yaba muku kuna ta musulunta a Amerika. Mayo ma na New York ya musulmi ne. Allah ta rike shi. Mun ci ƙasashe daban-daban da yawa da wannan ƙuri'a. Idan ka zauna aka jefa ƙuri'a ta musulmi ka koma. Allah ya nuna wa duniya kai mai tsayawa zuwa garin Gado. To, saboda haka a je a gyara ƙuri'a. Allah ya taimaki mai girma gwamna na jihar Kano. Allah ya taimaki mai girma gwamnan jihar Sokoto. Allah ya taimaki mai girma gwamnan jihar Katsina. Allah ya taimaki mai girma gwamnan jihar Kebbi. Allah ya taimaki masu girma gwamnonin kaza da kaza da kaza. Wa fi zalika falyatanafasul mutanafisun. Wa sallallahu alaihi wa sallam wa ala alihi wa sahbihi.
All right, guys. If you see this kind of video, it's just that in Nigeria, we take things very, very lightly in most cases. But normally, this kind of video is a very, very important video that Nigerians are supposed to frown at. But if you check for the past 2 days now, the people that are talking about it are very, very, very minimal. Can you guys hear me, please? Can people acknowledge my voice on the comment section, because I've been struggling with so many things for the past couple of days, Let me know if you can hear me as I wait for you to say yes. I go on a break.
Ayé Tinubu la wà yìí, bàbá lákò ebi. Ayé Tinubu la wà yìí, bàbá lákò ebi. Ebi gba mẹ́kún nínú ìgboro, ẹ tún pa wá. Òrìṣà bó lè gbè ní ó bá ṣe bí mo ṣe bá mi. Ẹ fẹ́ fi pa wá, ẹ tún pa wá dànù. Òrìṣà bó lè gbè ní ṣe bí mo ṣe bá mi. Àmánéjì nínú ebi, Boko Haram tún pa wá. Àwọn bandit, àwọn lákàrà wa. Ẹ ò rí nǹkan ṣe sí, ẹ wá sọ pé ìṣèjọba. Master of strategy, kílẹ̀ strategize. Díẹ̀díẹ̀. wọ́n ti lọ rìpọ́tù àkáǹtì mi Facebook àkáǹtì mi 136 people ni wọ́n follow mi nítorí òtítọ́ tí mò ń sọ. èmi ò ṣe PDP mi ò ṣe ADC mi ò ṣe ACC mi ò ṣe ANTP mi ò ṣe kankan nínú pàtì yẹ̀yẹ̀. ìjọba tó máa ṣẹ̀lú dẹ̀rọ lèmi ń fọ́lò. ẹ̀yin APC kí ló dé tẹ́ lọ rìpọ́ọ̀tù mi. wọ́n ní kí drop àwọn fídíòs mi ní ò dáhùn. mo ní ẹ lọ́wọ́ mi ò bújọba mo kàn sọ nǹkan tójú mi rí. èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí agbẹnusọ fáwọn fọ́ọ̀mù àpolongodo ẹ̀wọ̀n fọ́lọ̀ mi ni ò jiyàn ẹ tún lọ rìpọ́tù àkáǹtì mi.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for your acknowledgement. I appreciate every one of you right there. Before I will say what I want to say, I would like to quickly just acknowledge those of you that are already with us before the comment section jump pack. Thank you very much, my mother for Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thanks for that you do for always being there every single day here with us. And my brother Abu Azi, I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate you for your dedication. Thank every one of you right there on the comment section. A lot of you right there are very, very consistent. I want to say I'm very, very grateful. God bless you all. Thank you, Madam Peggy Modi, Madam Eugenia, Madam Stella Masavedo, Michael Ganemaro, Mr. Johnson, Emmanuel Ziki, Sarobo, Shibuzo. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Rugged Biafra, thank you very much. Rugged Biafra, I don't tell you why I don't see you reach more than 78 years. We'll never see you for this platform. 78 years old for my own calendar. Thank you very much. It's good to have you on the show. And thank you very much. Divine Cross, thank you. Thank you for all that you do. And I appreciate you all right there. I hope I have not missed anybody, although I can't mention all names, but a lot of you have commented already. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please help us to press on the like, help us to share. And thank you very much for your super chat already by Mr. Joseph Oji. Thank you very much, sir. I'm very, very grateful. I wish many people were ladies. Can we get 10 super chatters? 10. Acknowledge what we do. Let's get 10, just 10. It doesn't matter if it's $1 you put in, let's get 10. You know, because sometimes it looks like we are not measuring it enough. Maybe that's why some people just think that, oh, you are fine, it's okay. You know, we are not okay by coming here every single day and you are not financially and otherwise encouraging what we do. You know, please, we need 10. Currently, we have 1, you know, with 9 more to go. Super chat is very, very important. You see, when you are mentioning super chat, like some people, they come out. These are the enemies of the land. You see the views will be dropping because they don't want to hear it. They are not interested. But they want to hear your submission. They want to hear my panelists speak. They want to hear everything we talk about here. But we come to, okay, super chat, they'll just go. If now your pastor talk and just now say, okay, time for offering. Even the rent, money when you're supposed to pay rent, you go put down for offering, hoping that God will bless you through them. Not be so God to the blessed person, eh? It's something that actually genuinely, organically comes from your heart. That is what blessings attract, not what we do because people are watching us. You know, please, we need 10. Now we need 8 now. Mr. Pansa, thank you very much. I'll come to you. Let me quickly read the message from Mr. Joseph Ojimi. Say, Mr. Elvis, I'm really proud of this man, Prophet Ebuba, and I thank him for his pushbacks as always. Yes, I'm worried for his life, but I'm coming back to that. You know, thank you very much, Mr. Pansat. I'm very, very grateful, sir. Good evening to you. I appreciate you all right there. Guys, 8 more to go. I'm going to take time for this. I'm not doing anything anymore. I'm telling you. Because sometimes somebody called me the other day. They say you don't push on this. He said she's an elderly woman as well, although older than me, not old. That old. I don't know how to put it on. She said other platform where she follows, they insist, they take break for super chat. He said, Naija was, you don't even bother, you and your panelists, you just move on like that. Because we want people, I have my regulars here that normally do this on their own. In fact, they don't embarrass me with super chat, say saute. I don't even know what to say anymore. Yes, you can do this thing on your own. Just okay, this guy, what is he doing? Do you think what he's doing and all that you just have to vent it yourself, to acknowledge our effort here. I think it's very, very important, but sometimes you just think, oh, ask, concern me, ask. If we ask, you will wait when we beg. And that one, I even worry for inside. You will come wait when we beg. Maybe after we don't beg, you come and say, okay, my click on because he beg. We are fighting for you, bro, mama, all of you. We are fighting. I am my panelists every day here. We talk. It's not easy. In fact, I don't expect my panelists to match my consistency here. They too try. Some of them, okay, if I have to talk about them, some of them are here every week. Let's do that. I can't say every day now, right? Because me, I'm here every day. But some of my panelists, you must see them here every single week. Don't you think that we need to be encouraged for that? Thank you very much for those of you that have responded. I'd like to showcase it now. I stopped by mistake because it go reach the time before I move on. I'm not going to move on. I want count down. Yes, consider whether $1 you put or $2 you put or they go complete. I have a cyber vote. Thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful. And God, I will bless you. I'm grateful for this. I called and you answered. Same girl made there as usual. Thank you very much, sir. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you too. And thank you, Madam Peggy Modi, as usual. Thank you very much, ma. I'm very, very, very grateful. We are looking, can the rest people be non our regulars? The rest people. It go complete if we don't go your verse today. I'm not talking about the good people, all these APC satanic people when they listen to us, though by pretend say they mean well for us. Now, like the day every day they can't wait to watch you. Yes, we should be encouraging ourselves. Even the APC people who they talk, do you know that when they are alive, now super chat, now their people think they fire them. Me when they say, me not understand the game. Go find out yourself. The APC people, if they're life, their people, they use super chat, they fire them. You and I, where they fight, make Nigeria better, then we go house empty-handed. That's what they say. You don't understand. If you say a lie, you want me to tell my people, make them go record them, come they see the way super chat they drop for APC platform people. I be one saying that Tinubu they drop those super chat. No, not their fans. Everybody get their fans. So always do your part. Always do your part. I think it's very, very important to encourage ourselves on this. So, ladies and gentlemen, should we move on or the 10 must complete? On the comment section, 10 people respond. That 10 people, the highest from that 10, I will take it. Yes. Should we move on or the 10 will complete? Now, every day will they do this one, every day. So, if now, for example, you just say, okay, he said now every day you want to do, you want your first take break, no wahala. Just take break. Because you know me well for Nigeria. If we wanted to be paid for this, do you think people can pay us? Who want to pay us? Our candidate cannot even pay us. They pay people to do this, but he can't pay me as well. And I will not allow him to do so anyway. I want people to see what I'm doing, that yes, I'm doing it from my heart. Let's assume September will be they pay me and they come out every day. People will say, hi, this guy too like money. Oh, this guy like money every day. Just because every time will be they pay him. When I don't respond, I don't see anybody respond. I still they hear what I still they talk. So 10 people, should we move on or the 10 must complete? Just write down yes or no. Everybody look me. If anybody still they hear me, so I bet my voice not still lost. Okay, I'm going for a break because I'm talking to myself.
Your voice is loud and clear.
I think I talk to myself.
Your voice is very loud. Everyone can hear you.
Okay. Did they break this time?
It's very clear. I don't know whether or not because now only 2 of us. So.
No, it's clear. Even because
my baby they greet you. My baby they greet you.
You said?
say now my baby, they greet you, they say,
Oh, I beg great baby for me, bro. I don't go consult some oracle. Say, I don't know what they do to our network. Oh. So the oracle can tell us, say, don't worry, God passed them. Like we take the year. But meanwhile, I like us to move on. Thank you very much, my people. Nobody responded to my call, but let's move on. But you see, people when they talk true for Nigeria, I'm worried for them. I'm worried for them. People like Issa El Buba. I'm worried for that man because if you check how he reacted and responded, to that satanic Muslim man that that is trying to Islamize the country, he went far. Let's be honest, he went very, very, very far to deal with that man. And these things are very, very frightening. But my concern is that Nigerians are not reacting how it should be. No, my question is, why everybody you're come quiet? We dey wait for campaign or election. There's nothing wrong you talking now. Me and they talk. Just talk. Everybody just quiet. See what happened to Peter P Square. Nigerians reacted. Social media was on fire. We can say, I think so maybe they don't get data today, social media anymore. I don't know, say that a day. Everybody just quiet, like, it's not nice. It's not nice, my people. We should be reacting to things like this that is frightening to our lives. To be honest, we should. But in most cases, we just stay back. Maybe Peter Obi should be doing it for you then. As usual, Peter Obi not tell you maybe you protest. You stay house in the eat the yam. Maybe Peter Obi not tell you now, maybe you talk to this man we can't talk now, that Muslim man. Maybe now what they wait for? Because it's crazy. Maybe because, I don't know why I'm talking like this, because in the UK, little thing like this, everybody do the streets. Everybody do the protests. For Nigeria, just talk now. People never say, may you go protest, go to Tinubu house. Everywhere is calm. Do you know that what that Muslim man said, majority of Nigerians not even aware? Majority of Nigerians are not aware. Yes, sir.
Mr. Najawasa, he had the submission of Peter Obi.
Concerning the judiciary.
Waiting in talk now, finish Tinubu, just short speech, but the pieces, all of them reach ground. Both these Muslim people will talk.
Okay, I'm not sure I get that one, but I get this one for a year. This one we talk about that the judiciary, they don't they think our mother they shall collapse. More listen to this one.
Yes.
5 judges that never made gave judgment in my favor. So if you look at that and look at what is happening today in Nigeria, where professors are now aiding illiterates to rig election, where our lawmakers have removed forgery as an offense in electoral matter. And senior advocates of Nigeria are defending forgery. Our religious leaders are now praying for criminal politicians for blessing. We have a crisis. And above all, our judges are now singing, for your mandate we stand.
Okay, this is the same Peter Obi who said, unquote, in 2023 presidential election, that he trusts the judiciary so much that he's going to court. And the reason why he said that he trusts the judiciary so much at that time was because what the judiciary did when they satanically removed him from power then when he was the governor of Anambra State. The judiciary worked in his favor. Then Peter Obi believed that, okay, that the same thing has to take place. Peter Obi said, no, they go court. The judiciary have always favored me. They have always done the right thing, and all that. Even though we opposed it at that time, many of us, many concerned Nigerians, were based on, will they follow Peter Obi, not being they follow us. I say, okay, no problem, pa. We'll follow you. We can't follow and go court. They can't beat us where. They blow our heads, everything where for court. We can't come house. Now, Peter Obi can now see the reality of the state of the nation. You can hear him now talking that the judiciary is now singing on your mandate, they shall collapse. You see, if for Peter Obi to change his belief, his hope for judiciary, you're going to say make me trust judiciary. It go hard now. It go hard. Peter Obi sings praises of judiciary. He sings praises of them. Upon all that, look what they are doing today. So now that Peter Obi have confirmed that the judiciary now your mandate they shall collapse, now that they sing. Now the question is that what are we, you and I, hoping for in 2027? I know they ask this question. Nobody don't answer me. Not today I started to ask this question. Be like saying I get one to the answer and I go past left, past right. But today I'm very, very specific on that question, and I want everybody to answer me. What is our hope on this journey of 2027? 2027, God forbid they ring this election. What do you want to do? So a question to every panelist that will join this panel today. Except you know your join. Even though you not join, I want to ask this question for the next 7 days. Or till 2027, until I don't get, enough satisfactory answer. What will happen? What will happen if, God forbid, they ring this election in 2027? Because now the normal thing we're supposed to talk, we say, would they go court? Peter, we don't let us know now say the same belief with me, particularly Elvis get, in those to get out. So, wanna tell me what will happen? Because for me, we need to know. May not come like say we want to go on a blind date. What won't happen in case, God forbid, they ring the election? Which you and I know what these people have in place. If you ask any Tinubu supporter, satanic APC supporters, what will happen in 2027? They have never one day mentioned that their people should go and get PVC. Do you know why? Because they know their normal way of ringing it. At the end of the day, this is what we are saying. What will happen in 2027 if, God forbid, they ring this election? I'll leave that one right there. Yes, sir.
That video they shot to the complete one about 2 minutes. If you feed do you will gather a lot of things where Peter will be talking. It's about 2 minutes. I've sent them for your WhatsApp. Just check them.
Now.
Yes, check them. You go see them. I don't already download. Make them easy.
Okay, let me see. Let me quickly check it. All right, guys. Let me get this important video to your screen. So give me 1 minute.
Ayé Tinubu la wà yìí, bàbá lákò ebi. Ayé Tinubu la wà yìí, bàbá lákò ebi. Ebi gba mẹ̀kúnnù nígboro, ẹ tún pa wá. Òrìṣà bó lè gbè ní ó bá ṣe bí mo ṣe bá mi. Ẹ fẹ́ fi pa wá, ẹ tún pa wá dànù. Òrìṣà bó lè gbè ní ṣe bí mo ṣe bá mi. Àmánéjì nínú ebi, Boko Haram tún pa wá. Àwọn bandit, àwọn lákàrà wa. Ẹ ò rí kan ṣe sí, ẹ wá sọ pé ìṣèjọba. Master of strategy, kílẹ̀ strategize. Díẹ̀díẹ̀, wọ́n ti lọ rìpọ́tù àkáǹtì mi. Facebook àkáǹtì mi. 136 people ni wọ́n follow mi. Nítorí òtítọ́ tí mò ń sọ. Èmi ò ṣe PDP, mi ò ṣe ADC, mi ò ṣe ACC, mi ò ṣe ANTP mi ò ṣe kankan nínú pàtì yẹ̀yẹ̀. ìjọba tó máa ṣẹ̀lú dẹ̀rọ lèmi ń fọ́lò. ẹ̀yin APC kí ló dé tẹ́lọ̀ rìpọ́ọ̀tù mi.
Okay, guys. Finally, we have the video here. I'd like us to quickly listen to this. I guess this is the video, although it's quite difficult to get. Okay, there you go.
Who benefited from Nigerian democracy and judiciary? I was just talking to somebody seated here, a judge of Supreme Court, a retired judge of Supreme Court, who I never met in my life, but he wrote the judgment that made me governor. I just stood down here and said, where will you get that type of judgment in Nigeria today? It's impossible. I never met her. I met her 2 years after being governor, and he told me and said, I am just so person. But I read my judgment. I was in court for 3 years, challenging my election. 5 governors that I never met one day gave judgment in my favor. It cannot happen in Nigeria today. I went to court of appeal. 5 judges I never met gave judgment in my favor. So if you look at that and look at what is happening today in Nigeria, where professors are now aiding illiterates to rig election, where our lawmakers have removed forgery as an offense in electoral matter. As senior advocates of Nigeria are defending forgery. Our religious leaders are now praying for criminal politicians for blessing. We have a crisis, and above all, our judges are not singing on your mandate to stand. So it is a big, I urge all of us, unexamined life is not worth living. It is time for every Nigerian to sit down and ask ourselves, where is our nation going? We need to reverse this, because the abuse we are allowing today will take its revenge on our children. God bless all of you.
Wow, you see, I'm not surprised that Peter Obi is now beginning to speak like us. He was convinced in the past, but not anymore. But the question now is that what has he put in place to make sure that this whole thing will not happen again? You know, so that's a big question that I want us to answer. We cannot just always give submission by saying that we will win, or a new Nigeria is possible, like my brother, the talker, Mr. Alabo. What have we put in place? Let me take this call so that we can start talking. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Madam Deborah, please talk to us. Good evening to you, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Madam Deborah. Talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening to all our viewers. You are all welcome to today's program. Let me start with the last video, Peter Obi's comments. Will I say it came a bit late? Because let's assume I don't know if to blame him or to say, to be honest, that 2023, I kept asking myself, what gave him that so much confidence that the judiciary would do the right thing? Mr. Elvis, if I'm honest with you, I didn't have hope in that judiciary right from day one. I didn't trust that the judiciary will do the right thing. But I somehow wondered what made Peter Obi to have that much confidence that somehow that the judiciary is going to do the right thing. I don't know where he got that confidence from. I'm just so surprised that he allowed that confidence make him, you know, he gave them the opportunity to re-give. You see, when you are dealing with criminals like people, the same thing, Mr. Elvis, most of them, this is why I keep telling you, when you are dealing with this kind of APC support, the supporters of APC, they are like Tinubu himself. Oh. When you are dealing with them, you have to be very, very smart. When they say something, you never ever take their word for it. If they tell you to sit down, you need to stand up or look at that chair you want to sit in. Maybe there's a snake, they put a snake on that chair. They are very, very dishonest. They are very, very corny people. They will never say the truth. When they see the truth, they will dance around. They are as satanic as Tinubu himself. That's why when they come here and they pretend, 1 minute they will tell you, oh, I want a better Nigeria. The next minute they are supporting criminality. You will not even know where they stand. AKA Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. You will not know where they stand. 1 minute they are supporting satanism. The other minute they will tell you, oh, I'm wanting a better Nigeria. You cannot be supporting evil and at the same time you want a better Nigeria. So they are like that. So I really wonder why Peter Obi trusted somehow that this set of people would have given him justice. I'm glad that he is realizing it now, that he's dealing with very, very corny and dishonest set of people. Criminals. Even the ones that are pastors, even the APC, you don't know how to describe it. Like Peter is saying, that even churches are singing on your mandates. You see, this whole Tinubu government has really exposed the nature of Nigerians. So some Nigerians, like what Dele Farotimi said. He said Tinubu has made it possible that some people that would have been respected, some people that we thought have honor, that Tinubu has exposed all of them. So in that regard, I don't know if to say, yes, Peter Obi is now realizing, but I wish he realized that in 2023. I would have been more happier. Even that time, I was asking myself, why did Peter Obi, even me, I didn't have that kind of trust. Peter Obi was so much confident that this satanic, you can never expect a devil to give you justice. Peter Obi had so much confidence when you are dealing with this kind of people. You should never trust them. If they tell you go and sleep, you stay awake. Somebody like Mr. Johnson Emmanuel now, if he tell me, Father Deborah, please stay there, I'm coming, I will run. I'm telling you the truth. If he tell me, sit down, I will not sit down. I will look at that chair to know what is on. You can never trust people like that. That's why I'm so angry that Peter Obi trusted them. You don't trust this set of people. You don't trust them. You don't trust them. So I really don't know. Maybe Nigerians have a plan. Probably they don't want to say what they are going to do, because with this kind of government, if you come out and if you put all your cards outside, they are going to truncate it. Maybe if people come out to say this is what we are going to do, they may truncate it. So I don't really know if people have plan, because you are dealing with satanic group of people. You see what the cleric said. You see some of the satanic supporters, they will never say anything about the killings of Christians on a daily basis in the north. They will keep quiet. They will not say anything about the Muslim ticket. You saw what the satanic cleric said. A lot of them will keep quiet. They are not seeing the danger that this Muslim ticket is posing to Christians in Nigeria. They will never ever address those areas. Just yesterday, was it yesterday or on Sunday? I was talking to a friend of mine. She's a Yoruba lady, and her both parents are pastors in Redeem. And we were talking about the situation in Nigeria. To tell you how dishonest, even their Christianity, you can't even trust some of them. They call themselves Christians, but you wonder how they reason. You know what she was telling me? She said, "Oh, it's not as bad as I think that we should celebrate we should acknowledge some of the wins, some of the good things that Tinubu is doing." So I now told her, I say, "You are a Christian. Your parents are pastors in Nigeria." I said, "Does it bother you as a Christian? Does it concern you as a Christian? When Tinubu brought this Muslim ticket, does it bother you at all what that means to Christians in Nigeria?" I said, "Does that bother you? So you want us to celebrate the crumbs that Tinubu is giving?" I said, "We should be like Esau." You know what I told her? I said, "We should act foolishly like Esau in the Bible that sold his birthright for porridge, Abi. So we should sell our freedom. We should sell our faith. We should sell everything because Tinubu is giving us crumbs." I said, those things that you say Tinubu has achieved, I said, I see them like crumbs. I said, this same Tinubu that you are praising, since they have been killing Christians in the north and in the, what has he done to protect them? Nothing. He cannot even protect the lives of people. He went for the first time in the history of Nigeria, he brought Muslim ticket. And for some reason, some of you Christians, so-called Christians in the Southwest are so complicit. You accepted it. Now the northerners are the Muslim, the extremist Muslims are using that now against Christians. But you people allow it. And I told her one thing. I said, you people you pastors in the Southwest and the complicit Christians are allowing this evil to continue. I said, by the time they will take over this country, by the time they will impose Sharia on everybody, I hope you people will be happy. And then she kept quiet. You see, they don't even talk about all these things. Like what you are saying, Mr. Elvis, that how come Christians are not even speaking out what that cleric said? It's the same thing. When they brought the Muslim ticket, how many Christians spoke? A lot of our Christians in the Southwest kept quiet, all because it's Tinubu, all because of tribe. A lot of them kept quiet. So they even value their tribe more than their faith. I'm telling you, they value their tribe more than their faith. And it makes you question. It really makes you question where their loyalty even stands. Is their loyalty more to their tribe than even to God? That's why you see that a lot of them are quiet. They are quiet. They are quiet, unfortunately. Unfortunately, they are quiet because it has to do with their tribe. So even if we have to suffer, even if the entire Christian faith, we have to suffer, so long as the Yoruba man is there, makes you really question where their loyalty lies. Makes you question where their loyalty actually lies. So Mr. Elvis, we're in big trouble. I must tell you, we're in big trouble. we are in a very, very big trouble. And she's trying to make an excuse. They will always want to make an excuse. Oh, she you know what she even said that triggered me. She said I supported Peter Obi 2023. She said, but now she's saying that Peter Obi is too desperate. So I now ask her, I said, who is even more desperate than Tinubu? I said, Tinubu desperation is what even made him to bring Muslim ticket. I said, tell me when in the history of Nigeria we have had a Muslim ticket, and she kept quiet. I said, does that not bother you that he was so desperate to win election that he has to bring fake bishops? He has to even bring a Muslim ticket that has never been done in the history of Nigeria.
Exactly.
And yet, you are saying Peter Obi is desperate. So you see that these people, they will always support evil. Me, I don't understand, though. I just don't understand. You see that even what this cleric is saying, how many of them have come out to condemn it? Apart from maybe one or two, they will all keep quiet. All because Tinubu is Yoruba, they will never say anything. They will never say anything. If you see them supporting this evil, they will never say anything about why is it not protecting the lives of people that are being slaughtered every day, the insecurity. They will never say anything about that. They will never say anything about the oppression of Christians, about the Muslim ticket. They will never say anything like that. But they will foolishly come and say, oh, Tinubu is giving them crumbs. Crumbs. I call it crumbs. They say we should celebrate the crumbs that is giving them to eat. A lot of them are just like Esau, and I repeat that. They are like Esau. They are ready to sell the future of their children. They are ready to sell their birthright for just a porridge. Tinubu is giving them porridge, and these people are ready to sell their faith, sell their future, mortgage their generation yet on just because of small porridge that they are going to eat. So we should all suffer, and it's so sad.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's sad. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much, Mother Deborah. God bless you. Thank you. This woman always talk with passion. You know, every day she's here. Can you guys hear me on the panel? Please let me know. Can you hear me? On the panel, can you guys hear me? Two people on the panel.
Yes, Naija was. Sorry, I was not close to the phone. We can hear you clearly.
Okay, I'm not hearing you guys.
Can you hear me?
You hear me?
Naija, can you hear me?
Yeah, but the volume is low. We can hear you. I can hear you.
Mr. Odua, can you hear me loud?
Okay.
Yes, yes, your volume is.
But were you hearing me?
It was low. But I heard you.
No, it's not low. Naija, your volume is loud though.
It's good now. It's hard now. It has volume now.
Okay. All right, guys. This, can you hear me? If I ask, they take 178 years before at the year will respond back to me, both panel or off panel.
No verse. Me, I know they close to phone. They shower baby, so I ain't go sleep. No verse.
If I ask question, I need to first go cook pandedian before I come back and see whether people don't answer me.
I beg tell Madame Deborah, I beg her post tell them say no be Tinubu start them. That is why they not allow that man called Abiola to be president. They know there is no much difference between them. It's the same thing. Tinubu, they play the card the way Abiola did. Abiola did Muslim ticket. So not the same people.
All right. All right. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you very much, my wonderful people. We asked for 10 super chat. We get 5. 5 more to go before my panelists go to talk today. Because if not, I want you to end this show now. God seeing me to go back to bed. Mr. Alabo need to go back to bed. Mr. Oduwa, Oga Chris, everybody and me, everybody, let's go back home. 5 more people respond to us. We cannot be here every day. Yes, some of you think that, yes, it's easy to do. It's not easy. So we are proud of ourselves here. Support us, encourage us. We have 5 pending super chat to go. 5. While I'm waiting for that 5, let me also go to people that have liked today. I really want to go through these 2 today. For a long time now, with the post before, back in the days, they check how many likes we get. But this time, because we know you they talk anymore, people know they can look. We only have 65 likes, 65. Now only 65 people they watch us. 65 likes. Guys, take that likes at least minimum of 100. Press it. I'm looking at it right now. It's still on 65. It's still on 65. Click on the like. I don't say dollar now. Like. Okay, it's now 72 now. Wonderful. God bless you. For those of you that is responding, while on the dollar sign, I have Stella Peter. God bless you. I'm very, very grateful for reacting to that. We have 4 more super chat to go. 4. Stella Peter, make it 6. We have 4 more to go. He has to complete. We just did here. I don't know where the rush they go. If you don't complete, I'll leave the platform for my people. May they talk amongst themselves. But it has to. It must complete. You know. That's your day every day. I take advantage of me because I know they talk. Sometimes Mr. Alabo go to press the word for my mouth for here. I beg, make una press them. No verse. No side they could offend people. Because before some people we never ever ready to ever support you forever. Now they fear pick offense for your wrongdoing. They never ever ready to support you. They just sit down for one corner, they wait make you make mistake. As you make like you can say, hey, I know they do again. Now know that those kind of people for everywhere, they don't want to do before. And you all do one kind of thing like you say, hey, I know they do again. Oh God, you be not want to do before, don't worry. Be like when they do our solar donation. I still remember when I talk out for here, say, you when they look me say, I don't go support this is solar. Now you know. Remember I said something, I said, if you don't support, you lose out because it goes still complete. Our wonderful panelists and supporters, spectators, Nigerians family, they put us together, say, it must complete. So what about if you were in that category, those people will say, I don't go ever support, now you know. If you pay me that time, say, Mr. Pansat not there with us that time, you know, go use my tell him, go do. Madam Luke, the same thing, you know, use my tell her. By the way, where is the guy? Where that our elderly father, where they follow Mr. Pansat, Mr. Joseph Oji, the super chatters that time. Don't forget him, you see now.
Alexander Gomez.
Our guy, Alexander Gomez. Yes, Alexander Gomez. I hear myself back now. Okay. We'll never hear from her for a while. Is he okay? Can somebody reach out to him, please? I'm not sure I have his direct contact. Garcia, do you have Alexander Gomez number or contact, direct reach out? No. See? Nobody. Anyway, I'm going to tell us, so we'll ask of him more. Because that man was very frequent at that time, was very, very encouraging and very supportive as well. But still, Mama H.O., I reached out to her and she said she's listening to us every day. The matter of Niger.Tayaram. Now the same thing. I understand where she's coming from. Nigeria matter, it be as it get. You say that woman don't put her voice, how Nigeria can be better. She don't even lose her voice. In most cases, she did sick bed. She go to shout for here. They shout. But the same youth which they shout for, they are not listening to anything. Nobody's listening to anything. So I think sometimes me myself, I will not get discouraged. I want to give up, but go be as it gets. To be honest, But let's talk. Let's talk. For example, because of that 5 people, number we sleep here. We go wait till tomorrow. Yes. Now only 4 remain now. My regular. One of my regulars don't make 4 more. The remaining 4 shake body now. Oh yeah, shake body. Who get that music for them? Tell me we have more plan. Oh yeah, shake body. Who sing that music that time?
Elementary,
Oh
elementary,
God.
not before elementary.
Okay, elementary now. Okay, yes, thank you. Elementary now. That shake body, Mr. Alabo, you know that music now. Oh yeah, shake body. Gung, 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 gung. Oh, that pants carry your guitar come now. Then you come sing for us. I think we need to start talking. We need to start talking. Some people will do the vest now. They'll say, "What be all this one now? I'm here. This guy, they don't want to talk. Leave us alone. If you not get patience. I don't ask you that question now. All my panelists are beg, won't answer my question. God forbid these people ring this election. What are we going to do? Because Peter Obi don't tell us today now, say judiciary is a no-go area. They have failed on earth and in heaven. Now, I'm asking this question within ourselves. If, God forbid, they ring the election, are you advising we go back to the judiciary, or they all have a very big question mark? I'll leave the platform for you guys. Thank you very much, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Thank you, Oga Michael Oganamara. I'm very, very grateful, sir. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Stella. Peter, I'm very, very grateful. God bless you. Thank you very much, Mother Peggy Modi. I'm very, very grateful, man. Sending you all met there. Sagbovo, God bless you all. Mr. Pansat, thank you. Mr. Joseph Oji, thank you very much. Mr. Joseph Oji, thank you very much for renewing your membership as well. As usual, this is what you always do. I'm very, very grateful, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And God will bless you, my people. Thank you for always supporting us, sharing our videos, liking our videos, joining the panel, joining the comment section, calling into the show. In fact, even those of you that are also watching us from afar that have never contributed to this platform, I want to say we appreciate you all. And God bless you now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from our wonderful panelists. Mr. Alabo, are you available? If you're not available, let me move on to the next person.
He say you they come out. Go take coffee and rest.
Okay, all right then. You guys have 2 hours to round up the show. 2 hours with yourselves. Anybody will join and not you inside that 2 hours. Someone are your paying anybody not join.
You don't be anybody. You know if they give us 2 hours, you don't calculate and finish. You can't they add people. Don't worry.
No. Nobody they come again. Everybody don't sleep. Now only 5 or 4 days.
I go take no. Black
I go do
it.
You go wait till you go sleep.
Don't worry.
Give us a body, don't interfere. We go yes, sir.
No, Black Panther go respond to our conversation. No.
Thank you,
thank you. God bless you for what you do. God bless you and your family. God bless your wonderful children and your beloved wife. And God bless you and protect you where you are today. We pray for protection for you. God will guide you whenever you drive out. God will protect you on the road, in your house. If it's happening in the front, you will be behind. If it's happening behind, you are already ahead. They will never see you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you, sir. Everyone on the panel, thank you, everyone. People on the comment section, please help us use the like button and share. As tradition demands, Dr. CM is here. I no go fit break puller for your head. So, Dr. CM, I can leave you the opportunity, sir, to hit the ground running, but don't smash it. Don't grab it, sir. Open the floor for us. Thank you, sir. Dr. CM, we can't hear you. Your mic, turn it on. Anybody that hear Dr. CM, throw away this one. Now waiting and Naija watch the talk with this.
Okay.
Okay, we can hear you, sir.
I haven't I've not muted it before. So good evening, everybody. Alabo. Those on the panel with me, those on the chat, and those listening wherever you may be. I think I want to say something about this coalition, this latter day coalition. Or is it not what I heard that there will be a meeting between Peter Obi, Atiku, who again, Makinde, and all of them to present a
They are,
single
they are,
candidate.
they are planning, they are trying to convince Peter Obi to do another satanic coven coalition with them
These
again.
people,
Yes, that's what they're trying
these
to do.
people safe.
Dr. CM,
Anyway, the thing is,
they don't go from behind, go plan. Say make Peter Obi. Now waiting with the fight since Mr. Obvious go say now for our coven with the Messiah go come deputize them. Then 2021, he go come take over from Atiku. We say na lie, he not go fit deceive Nigerians.
I beg, make I
So
answer Black Panther. I beg, wait, my answer Black Panther.
I tell you,
My
Sen go
talk to
respond to you.
my talk to on the way go fit sleep this evening. Black Panther, they tell you say na backstage, now be my house. Backstage, man, they put eye for backstage, they wait for you. If you come here today, I promise you now 1 hour I will spend for backstage. I promise you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Augustine.
okay. What I want to say is this. You know, sometimes, like I said, there are certain things I don't like to comment on because I felt it. I felt so. There are things I don't like to
Augustine, why they
comment on.
pause? What did they happen?
No, you get something we play somewhere, so I just quickly come out and make it no disturb. So, what I'm saying is that there are some topics or some news items that I don't like commenting on because I felt it's too cheap and it's not worth my time. But when we realize that all manner of people listening to us, those that are enlightened, those that are not, those that we need to convert, so it's better we analyze it, at least for their own benefit. You see, I once said here that P2B is wind. Then they say trap for him, Phil say he go catch him. Nobody can say trap for wind. You can say trap for a rabbit, for snake, for any animal, even for human being. But when somebody is wind, where they blow, nobody can catch wind. P2B was in Labour Party because of him to make sure he no contest. They did not want to implement what the judgment of the Supreme Court, which P2B obtained in hard copy. We saw it in black and white. They worked, P2B, Alex Oti, and all of them in Labour. They moved from Supreme Court to INEC headquarters in Abuja on foot. Go there, go submit and say, may they make sure INEC get it. And they acknowledged it, they received it. April 2025. Act on it, they refused. So the 31st of December 2025, P2B left for ADC. Then INEC now started worrying about he go out. Even if person na mumu, you go understand. Now he went to ADC. P2B went to ADC with them. This coalition, then they find and come now when he did NDC. He don't go join them for NDC, ADC. Made them do that coalition. He said his own is 4 years. After him, he believed five years should be okay across the 6 geopolitical zones to maintain inclusivity, equity, and balance. That's what P2B was saying at the earlier stage. Say he could do for, he addressed them even before anything. He addressed the ADC. Say, look, this is me. 4 years, no one give it to me. They rigmaro. They will do consensus. They will do this. They will do that. Time they go. I'm saying all this just to, for those that their mind or brain must have calcified so that they can rejoggle their memory. To make P2B all this, somebody came here, some people were saying, hey, P2B, the thing, wave good now, he go be vice to Atiku. When I go see him, he go be, I look him. Then we made a vow here. Me, Nigeria thing Black Panther all of said if Peter Obi should have said vice, now here we go demolish him political career. It is better he withdrew saying no the contest again with jelly he go home than to come and say they do vice. For who? For the person where he better pass. Okay, they do their mago. They no agree. Do consensus, no way. Allow P2B to take it, no way. Based on consensus or caucus, they said no. Then go do primary. Okay, P2B gone, they go the whole north. They thought, they sensitize people. Abuja election came. P2B was the only ADC politician that came out to campaign with, like Dr. Mo Abdu for Abuja Municipal, Amak, was going around doing. Where was Amoechi then? Atiku. Even a Rufai, then he never enter inside. All of them, they just park there somewhere. P2B just, they do like Mumu. They go everywhere. They even donate money. In the end, what do they say? We go Ibadan. We go Ibadan. Ibadan where PDP go. Do the Amala convention. Court nullify it due to Wike call Amala, and they go there, it become Amala. Really, after Amala Dudu, the capital of Amala Dudu for Yoruba land in Ibadan. That is, Amala Dudu means black Amala. Na Ibadan be the capital. They went there, eat Amala, finish for PDP, came back. No way. ADC say na there then go. Their deal was Makinde go deputize Atiku. But Makinde has his own this thing now. When they were going, P2B said, what about our consensus? They say they will zone offices. According to ADC, they begin zone their offices. What of presidency? They say make them leave them first. They delay demand so that time they go trap and there. Not knowing that David Mark, the party chairman, and who be that? Aregbesola, the party secretary, all of them Atiku. Inside Atiku, no be even pocket there outside. Now inside Atiku pant, then they. Just they do P2B like this. When Peter saw what was happening, he bolted away to NDC. They unleashed Kenneth Okonkwo on him. Every biri. As God will have it, ADC begin go court for the registration. You see, this is a timeline. That's why sometimes these things people should know before we now come to a conclusion that could be regarded as being fair and reasonable. P2B left for NDC. Everybody, hey, he did desperate, he did this. Now the same coalition, in go me on a do. No, na invite them. P2B believe this, let's go. P2B went there. Now look at the wayo, this. Atiku saying no go step down for anybody. P2B leave. May they meet. Now they are coming to him again. Inside the DC. Made it for what? I think the correct answer P2B should be given them. Let them meet at the battlefield. They don't wait. P2B and the Atiku have sat together, front row, under ADC. So which coalition with what they call the Rotimi Amoechi? No be them be three front runners and the others. With Kenneth Okonkwo, they do like a butterfly, just they do everything. Immediately Peter left, the thing changed. You see it? Now they want him again, you see. Anyway, Peter is wise. They said, if you are sleeping and that robber attack you, you escape. You will be stupid to sleep with your two eyes open for the rest of your life in that same house. Because those who called but failed will call again. So all this noise they are making is just a gamble. Made them bring P2B so that, one, Nigeria don't want to come out with this their Igbophobia. Because I know where they're headed. Some of us, before you speak, say, if we don't they wait for you for full stop. Now there we they wait. We know where they go put full stop. Now there we they. They don't know how to maneuver it anymore. They don't. How come only Atiku be the northerner where they show interest? Why not leave it for the south? Makinde, Tinubu cannot hand over to a fellow Yoruba man. Let it be a straight fight between maybe Rotimi Amoechi, whether he be Igbo today, tomorrow he no go be Igbo. I don't know. And P2B. Leave it for them. But they say, just, when somebody, they said, Oyibo man say, when you see yourself inside a hole, You stop digging. So what is all this nonsense of we go for coalition, make them present what? All you need to do is you don't need to call P2B to any meeting anymore. He is clearly the front runner, in fact, not even front runner, but the person the people want. The best thing to do, who did Atiku now? Tell me, even all these people where they collect money from Tinubu, how many of them believe in the money they are collecting? So all this nonsense of then go form coalition to remove, anyway, P2B is wiser. To recap, when he escaped the trap in Labour Party, like P2B said, when they left Labour, they say he's desperate, he can't build Labour. People like Wike and all this nonsense, all these drunkards, fully APC. You can't even solve the problem in one party alone. How can you then solve the entire country? Huh? Look, illiteracy is a disease. You see, why certain narratives fly in Nigeria is because, I mean, when you know your audience, you tailor your message to the level they will be able to comprehend. That's why they go talk like that. I live in England, the most civilized part of this world. You can't come and talk to them like this. You can't feign anything. When they tell the prime minister that, look, things are not, and the man saw it. You made a mistake appointing somebody with indicted in Epstein file as ambassador to a almighty US, the #1 diplomatic position, ambassador. You go put this kind of person. The man say, well, I didn't, so many clearance where you go through, they hid some from me. I didn't see this one. They say, well, whether you are omission or commission, the country comes first. You should go. It happened under your watch. But you should know. You should have asked questions. The man stepped down. Nobody say he thief money. Kestama didn't steal anything. He no rape any woman. He no get any child out of wedlock. He no evade any tax. Only just this Peter something. And they can say, even if without that, no matter how the economy is, at least you can. They can say, okay, continue. Or they call general election. But this one, no election, they tell him you must step down. They force him, before you know pressure, he say, okay, in the interest of the country. So you can't come and tell the people lies. But in Nigeria, people go they talk. Oh, P2B, why waiting pursue for ADC? When I look at all these things, so that's why sometimes I don't like to talk. But because of our listeners, not everybody will have the same level of understanding like the rest of us. So we just have to explain things to them and then juggle their memory. Let them remember and see for any move. After all, any move then they make, we have to explain to them. And most of these news are reported in English language. Most people cannot comprehend it. So we have to be able to explain it in the language they will understand. It's like educating people to know what is going on. So coming to tell P2B, deputize who? Who will P2B deputize now in Nigerian politics? Among those coming out, who tell me? And not everybody coming out is qualified to deputize P2B. The two best in terms of followership and to some extent vision are together, Kwakwanso and P2B. So who again? What is the meaning of all this? They will present to, or they want to reach deal with P2B. We will support you, but don't remove oil well. We will support you, but don't. Maybe that may be why they are calling for the coalition. It might not be that P2B should be vice. So please, people should not get me wrong, because that one has been overtaken by events. It could be a case of, this thing now. When you get in there, this oil theft, with the way you are talking, the way you are going, cutting cost of government. Maybe they are trying to reach their individual deals with P2B. That is I'm just hazarding a guess. Not a case of P2B step down for another Jaguda to take over. No way. It can't work. So to that extent, people should understand where they are headed. I don't know what Atiku is still looking for. I don't know. Makinde, how does he think that he can be president? With what record? Is it Amechi? Which record has Amechi got in public service? Which record has he got? In terms of accountability, anything. Can Amechi stand and tell the people, go and verify my record? Can he say it? that if you see anything, I will stop campaigning. Can Atiku say that? Hey, if you want to be like Peter Obi, yeah, you talk like Peter Obi, then we measure. Not when than like all this, what is it called, the sewage rat, like Deji Adeyonju then, we be somewhere and say he better pass Peter Obi. Why not say, why not tell people, burnish your credentials, let us see, publish it. They go collect a useless degree from one backyard university in Abuja where nobody know. You sit in the class, you just wear suit. In the end, you pay millions of school. Any university where begin in Nigeria begin charging millions of school fees. Sometimes price does not guarantee quality. Most of those things are cash and carry. Go to normal university in Soka, Benin, Lagos, Calabar, Port Harcourt. Go there. There are students so that you face what others are facing. Then you go somewhere, one big, you go and give them money. Then they sold uniform. Everybody come out. You go law school, find some. I don't want to dwell on that. So the issue is this: that coalition is dead on arrival. It can never materialize. If the idea is so P2B, so maybe come and join what? So you go live in DC, presidential candidate, and go and join somebody in another party as as a vice president, or somebody will come and displace Kwakwanso where he did, and say I will be vice to P2B, or P2B they will sort of, what is it called, swap position. Peter be in NDC but be vice. I mean, for what rubbish are we talking about? Certain things don't even be brought public discussion. They shouldn't arouse our consciousness anymore. The train has left the station. We only hope you let it, get to the destination safely, without any Agbero disturbing it on the road. Talk of Atiku. Coalition with who? Shebi, they've been how many months? Since January this year, up till April, May, February, March, April, May. Was it not either May that Peter Obi left? For 4 months, they are coalescing. Nothing. Everything is just for Atiku to be president. Then the people will just come here and be telling us, she wanna go see him now? We go see him. Maybe I should have taken a bet then, self. Tell the person, let us bet 10 million naira. Let's bet. If Peter Obi will end up being a vice to Atiku. Maybe the person shouldn't have even taken a bet, despite making mouth. Hey, Peter Obi go be vice to Atiku. Now I go see him. I beg, we are not seers, but I can see such.
Oh, yeah.
So to that extent, that coalition is dead on. I don't even listen to coalition. Then as per the Mumu man, where they promote Islam, the preacher. Sometimes I have to say what I'm going to say. Not for my own interest, but for the interest of those that listen to Niger Watch. We bring a different perspective here. Like we say, we don't manufacture news. Whatever you hear us say, you must have had it a day, 2, 3 days, or even a week earlier, or even on the day. But it's the way we look at it from different angle. That is what you gain by listening to us. Which is this. If you listen to any Muslim elite from the north, yes, please.
Dr. Tim, round up, sir.
Yes, please. Okay, let me quickly. So so that for others, maybe I come back later. So if you listen to any Muslim elite from the north, even if they want to speak for 10 hours or 1 second, it must contain unity. Go and note it. They will start with unity, and they will end with unity. Okay. When you import terror into the country to remove President Jonathan, are you uniting the country? Is that unity? I want people to answer all these questions. So, when somebody is saying these people are infidels, is Muslim, are you uniting the country? But they will turn around and accuse Peter Obi. Oh, Peter Obi is sympathetic to Biafra. He wants to divide Nigeria. Who divides Nigeria more than the North? Who continuously? Who divides? They will be the people to shout they love Nigeria, they want unity. You now approach them to unite, they'll start telling you, you are not a Muslim, you are not this. I've never seen people that are so divisive in their rhetorics, and they think we are fools. That's why
Thank
that
you.
idiot called a
Thank
Muslim
you,
cleric is messing up.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Siam.
you.
Thank you, Dr. Siam. We will come back to you, sir. I know you have a lot to say. We will come back to you, sir. Thank you for that wonderful submission. Mr. Odua.
Thank you. God bless you. Happy New Year, Christmas in
Good
advance.
evening, sir.
Bona
Good evening,
Feri.
sir.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Jawash. Good evening, Mommy Dasula. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby, and everyone in the panel. Happy Fairy to everyone. Thank you. Well, I don't really have much to say than to start in this life. For me, I don't see anything when you say Muslim ticket, or Christian ticket, or pagan ticket, or Africa religion ticket, or tradition ticket. Me, I don't see those things. What I see and what I will say, that man that talk that they are better off. Yes, I can see that they are better off in criminality, in terrorism, in buying people, because in begging or turning beggars all over the street, they are better off. In dirtiness, they are better off, because they are the one that is dirty, begging all over the street, kidnapping all over the country, begging all over the country, then stealing all over the country. Go and look at the bridge. I think Terminal Bridge they did in Lagos now. Go and look at the way they are Muslim people. Go and look the way they destroyed bridge, taking away those things they call iron they condemn. They did that vehicles to when you are going to Abuja, I think in Kano, this express road they did in Kano, they went and be destroying the cement, collecting iron they condemn inside those roads they use. So in foolishness, they are really better off. In bad life, they are better off, because it shows that everything, even this country is backward today. It is their people that make it to be backward. That is why I don't use English to classify person, because I see it as language, as just common language. They speak Arab. It's just common language. To me, all language are language. Now, the way people behave in that note, the Saudi Arabia, thank God when he was speaking that is jargon, one Saudi Arabia person was there, or Qatar, because the cloth that one used to tie and the Abian of that one should show that it's from either Qatar, Kuwait, or one of those areas. Him should go to those people country and see if the way they are begging all over the country, the way that is how those people who bring Muslimism for them, the way they are begging in their country. They don't try it. And their country, the resources they have is for everybody. That is where they say go to Dubai. The resources Dubai have is for all Dubai. But the one they have in Nigeria is for criminality. That is where they tell you they are killing themselves over the uranium they discover in the north, they discover in Safara, gold they discover. So that is what their Muslim mentality give to them, that they should turn terrorism and be buying people. So when he should be ashamed of himself. People should say this message to him. That me, I said, yes, they are really, it really shows that in buying people, they are the one. In criminality, kidnapping, dirty, and all sorts of illiterates happening in Nigeria, they are the one. And he said they gave birth to plenty children, because they gave birth to plenty children and they don't beggar. So that their religion is useless religion, that it cannot make people standard in Nigeria, but in Saudi Arabia can make them live in a standard life. In Kuwait can make them to live in standard life. In Iran, that even having war. It can make them to live a better life and still buying fuel in Iran at 900 naira to fuel your fuel tank vehicle, not machine. But in Nigeria, that their Muslimism has made Nigeria not to able to go to farm, make Nigeria to be hungry today, make Nigeria you cannot buy fuel, put Nigeria into debt because Obasanjo came and paid debt that they said Nigeria was owing. The same Muslim man, another Muslim man entered position and went and used our name to borrow money. Tinubu today, we have used our money to borrow. And he said subsidy is gone. He's no longer paying subsidy, but he's still borrowing money that the Christian could not borrow or the pagan could not borrow. Buhari came, did the same thing. The money they said they recover from Abacha, Muslim people steal it. So that their Muslim is for stealing, it's for criminality. People should take this message to him. Those who can help me to take it to him, to take to him that whatever we know their Muslimism put is criminality. It's nothing to write good to write home about. Because when you are proud of something, you will be able to be proud of dignity. But his proudness is a shame, proudness. To be proud in shame, to be proud in stupidity. That is what the man is proud of. So people should help us to tell him to, and those, even if you are a pastor or whatever, that or whatever you are, even traditionalist or whatever you want to reply to him, quote all these things to him that this is what their religion are good of. So this is what he's proud of, and that is why they are killing people everywhere in the country. They are very proud to be a killer. So, and to be shameless of him, he said they are better off. If they are better off, it is these Christians that are supposed to come and be begging in their hands, in their houses. It is the Christians that are supposed to come to Kano, Sokoto to be begging, but they are the one taking their children away from the same a place that they are better off and give to those who they call that they are unholy or they are this and that. Then their children are now begging for food, stealing from those people, doing all those things. You can only take from those who is better than you, because those that are better than you, what did you have to give to them? If not service, then they give you food to eat. So that shows that they don't have qualification of betterness at all in them. So people should help us remind him of all these things. For those who will be able to play the video that we get to him, should remind him of all these qualities. There is the qualities that human beings supposed to have, but they have no one of it. That even this country is suffering today. It is the Muslim that put us in this condition. So Tinubu, the Muslim ticket, is them that put us in this condition. So for me, what matters to me is whoever that have the people's in heart, not whether Christian or Muslim or pagan or whatever. Whoever that have people in heart is what matters to me. Then the second one, before my time runs up, I will use this advice to all obedient that very day, because we want to take, they will tell you it is the INEC that can announce the result. No. Every polling booth, every polling unit, any place that they vote, people should be doing live stream, calling the name of that state, calling the name of that local government, calling the name of that zone, and calling the name of that polling unit in the booth that they vote. This is the score we have on these things. This is the score we have. Even if case not taking the name of the anchor, the name of those people, just like the way Okinbaloye used to do, because election day Okinbaloye will become a journalist. After that day, he become entertainer. So that day, let all Nigerians who go to vote should become a journalist in their polling unit. In any place they voted or they want to vote, they should be a journalist that very day. So that before the INEC, we now say, hey, let us go and do Madumago, all the these things have been on the street. Because they will quote the date. In so and so date, we are starting this election, and so and so time, so and so hour. This is they just arrived. They will be quoting in that their live stream, in that their live video or whatever they used to be posting, so that even they go to court, that because if you have those number as in your vote, if we come to court, you will be able to come out and say, I voted in this place. This was the video I record. Then how come this our polling this thing it was not changed? Because this is not what we voted. As an obedient member, you should not be afraid to come out to court when you know you voted and you'll be able to put this thing in live stream. At least if 5 or 7 people able to put one something in live stream, which ANEC will change it. ANEC cannot change because you can say ANEC is only the one. No, everybody are ANEC because it is the Nigeria that need to vote. It is Nigeria that need to defend their vote. Because the country you say democracy came from, when you are voting, instantly all of them will be seeing it. In South Africa, they did it. In Ghana, they did it. So why can't it happen in Nigeria? That it is only the INEC now who will not come and bring forged paper, whereas the people that vote, the paper they use will now become nullified. No. So let all put that in mind and do that. Then the last one is so that is for that. The last one is when they are talking of coalition, on which party name they want to use a coalition. I thought they said that the INEC has a date and they want to have the number of people who are in one party or this. So if the people have now go to party of their own, Peter Obi is now in NDC, that is what the INEC register for them. The other one in APC, the other one in ADC, the other one. Then which other coalition they want to have? How possible will their coalition come? Because the coalition they wanted to have, the article said no, it will not let it happen. So everybody go their own way. INEC have registered, or are they going to not collapse all the parties just the way they want only
Mr.
APC
Odua,
to be? Sir?
round up, sir.
Okay, just only the way they want APC to be in the party before? Is that what they want to do? So I don't really know. Because with the INEC registration and whatever they have said they have put as their law, no coalition can ever take place anymore. So that is my take on that. Thank you, Mr. Labo. Thank you very much. So
Thank you, Mr.
because
Odua.
we
God
come
bless
to
you for
next
that
time, I
wonderful
have something
submission.
to say.
Yeah, no problem. There is always a next time. Thank you, sir, for that submission. My brother, Chris, are you there?
Yeah, Agalabo, good evening.
All right, sir. Good evening, sir.
Thank you very much
Speak to us,
for
sir.
doing
Thank you,
this.
sir.
Thank you, Agalabo, once again. Mr. Anjawad, let me quickly say good evening and thank you for doing this again today, like you always do every day. Uh, Even though it's rainfall, sunshine, anything, you're always outside here trying to do what you know how to do best, which is how to get a new nation that will work for everybody. But unfortunately, the forces that are pulling the nation down, they are at it again. We know where these forces are coming from. We know they are the greedy politicians, the tribal bigots, the religious bigots, all of them put together. They are bringing the nation down again, despite the effort, all the energies people are putting in. But the outcome is nowhere commensurate to the sacrifice. Despite that, Mr. Anjawad, you kept going every day, and you are still going. The good Lord continue to bless you. Let me also thank people in the comment section, people that have used the like and the share button. Thank you all. The people that responded to the call for the super chats. God could bless all of you now. If you are not worried, these fights will not be in vain. Eventually, we'll get there. For whatever it is, let it be known that these are the sacrifices that all of you made. As long as we have YouTube, as long as we have internet, as long as this technology remains, if if they are doing the roll call, the questions are being asked, what have you done to emancipate your people? You can always refer them. See, on so and so date, I was on this YouTube channel. I used the like button. I use the share button, I use the dollar sign. These are my commentary. On so so and so time, I called in on this program. These were my submissions. So participating in the broadcast itself, it's a way of showing your own commitment. It's a way of saying that you are tired of the status quo. It's a way of saying that you are desirous of a new nation. Thank you all. Keep it coming. Keep doing it. It's not in vain. And let me extend my greetings to our own one and only Mommy Diaspora. Mommy Diaspora, thank you so much. You know, a lot of work you do behind the scene just to get this whole thing running. Just want to appreciate you. Want to thank God for your life and for everything you stand for. The good Lord continue to bless you, shower you with endless blessing, endless mercies, endless prosperity and protection for you and your loved one. And you people on the panel with me, I can see Oga CM, the evergreen Oga CM. Welcome, sir. The Paul Dua, Domo. Oga Alabo, I don't greet you before, so I don't get greetings to give you again. And the people we know fit make am, our panelists will never fit make am come, or we will never see for some time. Who can I even remember? Yes, I can remember Abdul Malik. We've not seen you for some time. I just say, may I greet you. I give us our mandate wherever you are. I want to say good evening to you. Madam Reader, good evening to you. Black Panel, good evening to you. Oga Jonathan, I greet you. Stay humble. Stay humble. Where you did? We never see you for a long time. Find your way to the panel. Prince Collins. Prince Collins, you don't tell. It's just too long. Oga F. Emmanuel, the Port Harcourt man. Where you did? Think you find your way, come on. Ferrari, where you find two Nigeria, you dey join us once in a while. But even if you come, make sure say you no come scatter table. You have to align. All of una do well. I greet all of una. I think Mr. Paul, I can't quite pick his second name. Una do well. Well, una know say we don't go fit greet everybody face, but the intention is what matters. So it's just an attempt to kind of let everybody know that you are not forgotten. We mentioned some very old people before. I think Oga Nigeria was asking Alexander Gomez, Madam Luke. These are people that have been here. So the whole idea is to show that we keep all of you in our memory. We know the sacrifices, we appreciate the sacrifices you have made. So talking about sacrifices, you see, this country, people like say we never know what we did it play. We never really know the politics that is going on. The reason I talk, I'm talking particularly to Christians or secular people that are trying to be politically correct or politically neutral. When I see this thing where this sheikh talk that day, that is an affront on Christianity. It's an affront on anything that represents progress. It's an affront on anything that represents development. It's an affront on anything that represents technology. Because you see, if you understand what that cleric talk that day, it classify every other person wey no be Muslim as infidel. That is exactly what he did. So by extension, anywhere, even then, the PVC people, all those channels, all those people that are trying to balance it with the talk, all of them are infidel. And what make me like this thing, when the chips are down, now everybody the thing go affect. It's not only in Nigeria, it has happened in many countries. But the sad part is that in Nigeria, it is happening when you have a country that is almost balanced. Christian, Muslim, 50-50. Let's not even say Christian. Let's say, people that have adapted the Western style of living, 50-50. And something like this go happen. So people go say, and adjust the opinion. Okay, now your opinion good. Tell me how many people, how many of the big imams don't come actually talk to this man, say, okay, or when they push back on that thing when he talk. Because when this man was spewing that rubbish, you had two governors seated there, two governors. One of them is the governor of Kano, and that one, even the governor, we can castle fought tooth and nail for to become the governor of Kano. And the governor of Jigawa was also there. Of course, Jigawa and Kano, they are just like Siamese twins. It's the same state. You just called Jigawa, come on from Kano, which they here. So, and top politicians were all there. Governor Sudan, the governor he couldn't even push back on that statement. They allowed it to stay. Excuse me. Let's assume, okay, that day you couldn't, you couldn't react spontaneously. What about after that day? What about 2 days later? What about after the backlash from Nigerians? Today is Tuesday. Nothing, no single word has come out from the mouth of that, well, from any of those politicians that were there. You guys think it's a child's play because there's something genuinely naive about Christians. This thing don't play out for our very eyes. Deborah, Deborah, we remember what happened to Deborah. She was murdered by her peers because of her views. A presidential candidate tweeted, and the mob threatened the presidential candidate, and they withdrew the tweets. Do you know how bad, how dangerous that can be? And when the case came out for prosecution, over 76 senior advocates of Nigeria, all Islamic senior advocates, they were ready to defend her. And why was the case struck off? The police did not take the case serious. Judge warned them. This thing, you people are not bringing evidence because it was a legal tactics now they use. Judge warned them say the way you are going about this case, they go say make police come. Police not go court. Either if they go there, go they make mistake, unnecessary mistake. It just be like person they play ball, you be defender. You be defender, you go they cause penalty for yourself, for your side, so that the other team go score. Judge won. After four warnings, judge strike off the case. Now we did it today. Nothing happened. And if una no know, now that one be the bane. It is the bane of any Southerner becoming a presidential candidate first and becoming the president of the nation. That is the bane. Therein lies the bane, the religious dimension. It is so bad that a Muslim from the south, in his quest to become the president, he still has to go and bow down to the Muslim in the north, and he had to get another Muslim. People say it doesn't matter. It matters. It speaks volume. It speaks volume, real volume. Because therein lies the problem of the nation. If not that, I've said on this platform over 1,000 times, literally, that if His Excellency Peter Obi was assuming he was from any other parts of the country, not any other part, from the northern part of the country and a Muslim, if we can get a candidate like that, my brother, I used to say 2 p.m. the election will be over. No, by 12 p.m. the election will be over. Still, he's becoming a very hard sell in the north amongst the elites because I know the people on the ground, the Talakawas, those are the everyday people in the north. They know they will go with His Excellency Peter Obi. But because of the structure of the Islamic North, because of the structure, they know days to election is just for one imam like this man. If this man can say this in public, just imagine the kind of things they are telling them in their covens, in their little enclaves, far from the eyes of journalism, far from the eyes of the media. Just imagine the kind of things they are telling them. Just imagine. So Days or weeks before the election, they'll start telling these people, now see this Excellency Peter Obi, so they'll start saying, I saw Allah no one time, I saw this one, I saw this one is going to stop Islam. That is how that is how they sway public opinions amongst themselves, because they've deprived those people of the capacity to engage in rational reasoning. And how were they able to do this? They deprive them of education, they deprive them of exposure. And there's a concept that they've blessed them with, blessed in inverted comma. They bless them with that concept that whatever you are, however you turn that in life, or however you are going to turn that, it depends on God. So no matter what you do, even if you go school, go reach where you like, even if you learn work or anything where you do, if God not saying that this thing you will be, you can never be that thing. So essentially, the people in the north, the everyday people, they live a life of laissez-faire. The French word which means okay, anyhow, people just live anyhow and expect the best to happen. So that is what they have been doing, and people must push back. I'm even surprised that all political parties, all of them, not the NDC now, they've not taken this man to the cleaners. They can't do it, and they dare not do it because they know the implication. Now only if something happen for Christian, imagine una know wetin be cardinal na, una know wetin cardinal be. You know what cardinal be? See, if you are a cardinal, it means you are in line to be the pope. You are in line to be the pope unless you don't hit 80 years as a cardinal. I think that's how it works. If you don't hit 80 years, okay, even if you are a cardinal, you can no longer be made a pope. But once you are a cardinal, it means if they want select pope, you stand a chance. That one, he go see president. No be only one, oh, people go. And no be say he was even advocating for a section. You know, go advocate for Christians, advocated for the whole nation. And even that advocating, where you go do so, now still the same people for North go benefit pass. Everybody begin the talk. Man they talk, woman they talk. Everybody they lambast for television house from television house. At that level, if you don't know the level where that man be, according to religion, the man pass any sort of way you fit think of. Wetin be Sultan? Can Sultan even stand in a table if dem dey Saudi Arabia, where the Islamic nation come from? Can they even do anything? Nothing. Because I have never seen, when people, if they talk about slavery, they just colonial master. Always where they focus on are the West. The West one are they focus on. No matter how they do their colonial masquerade, how many people, how many Nigerians are brandishing the passports of all these Christian nations, the so-called colonial masters? How many people are brandishing the passport everywhere, either you have or your family member have? But the people that actually did slavery, now still those Islamic nations where they castrated your grandfathers so that they could not procreate with their women. See, today, I want to know how many how many of them get Saudi Arabia passport or Dubai passport or any of these Qatar, Jordan. Many of these people passports you get, you not get. I don't know why you are so tied, why you become a slave to this kind of religion. Nobody is
Black
even
Panther, I know
disturbing
on
you.
your life, your this thing now.
Nobody is even disturbing you, to practice your religion, but you are using it to disturb everybody. You keep calling your fellow, let's say your fellow worshippers, you keep calling them infidel. How does that even sound? You keep calling your Christian brothers, keep calling them infidel, infidel, infidel. And that same Muslim, we all of them, they don't follow. Those Islamic nations, they even see black Muslims as infidel. That is how they see you people. The highest they can, you people can get if una go dey some people, if una go dey do house boy, house girl, slavery. Cannot put you on at the same pedestal with their own people there. They can't try that. But a black man, anywhere you are, if they at the Catholic conference, any Methodist and Baptist, all of them, anywhere they sit down in their highest meeting, every nation can be represented. Black people can be there. That is freedom. Well, may
Mr.
I just
Chris,
leave that one?
round up, sir. Round up, sir.
Yeah. May I just leave that? Concerning the coalition, I think Oga don't deal with that coalition as much as he can. But I think you get one very vital question we Oga Naija Watch ask. And nobody don't talk about that one. Maybe for the second time, I'll find time to talk about that. The most critical question now be say, if these people, if they repeat what they didn't do before, what are we going to do? What exactly are we going to do? For me, I could just put my premise for ground where I could take discuss later. I know, I hope, and I don't know. Is it to pray? Prayer will not solve this, that it's never happened. But if anything like that happen, my people, make una trust me, people for north not go get una time. Oh. Because what's the point? What's the point? They'll simply wait for 2031 instead of to cause chaos. They'll simply wait for 2031. So if this election, if it mean anything, now we from the south, now we will do everything possible to ensure that we have a better person as the president of the nation who can now go ahead to set standard, minimum standard
Thank you,
that
Chris.
future elections will follow. Thank you, Oga Alavo. God bless.
Thank you, Chris. If we leave you, 30 minutes is not enough for you. You have a lot to say. Don't worry, we'll come back to you. Today, na bonanza for Mr. Najawash. Thank you, Mr. Black Panther. Are you there?
I'm here, my brother.
Oh, yeah, speak to us, sir.
Thank you, plentiful. God bless you.
Amen.
I want
Thank
to
you, sir.
thank
I
Niger
beg give Black
Watch.
Panther 2 minutes. 2 minutes for Black Panther. Thank you.
See, now fight I can't fight here today, sir. So all this one you dey talk, you know, just irrelevant. Now fight I can't fight here today.
2 minutes.
So
Do the
make you
talk. Two
just wait. You
minutes.
go see the fight. People go start to call in. Everybody go. Black Panther don't call while I don't bring bottle. You now today I won't break the bottle. When I watch. Thank you, Niger Watch. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, fellow panelists. Thank you, Mommy Diaspora. May God bless you. I want to thank everyone that is viewing this channel. I would love to say this for this message to get to everybody on the internet, whether you're a member or not a member, for that thing to appear for that thing to appear to people that are on YouTube, you have to like it. You have to press on the like button so that the algorithm can do its work perfectly. I want to thank every other people that have sent, their well-wishing messages and in terms of monetary appreciation to Niger Wash. I want to say God bless you guys and keep it on. May God fill your pocket in abundance. I want to answer Niger Wash. Your answer to your question is just straightforward. I don't know why people are always chopping their mouth. Now, you people think that this Nigeria issue can be gotten like we'll be talking like the Englishman. Oh, don't touch that button. Just press on it lightly. No, that is not how to get it. See, to me, my own, if this man rigged the election and they pronounce, let hell let loose in Nigeria. Let hell by the people, from the people. Whether it starts from the north, whether it starts from the west, let them make the country ungovernable for anybody that is not elected legally into that position. Let hell be loose for them. And that's all. Whether they say, oh, Nigerians, we don't want power, we don't want wahala, we don't want fighting, we don't want America to come. Let it be loose and let us do it once and for all. Once and for all. Let the tears roll down once and for all. All this talking should end. Look at how they are poking your eyes every time. They designed it. The Fulani designed it. And that was why they have to balkanize the parliamentary system, which was working. They have to break it with what? With the so-called military. After the civil war, they have to break it all. They have to scatter everything with the military, because they know that if they can capture the military, then they will be able to put their doctrines and manipulations in the system perfectly. And that is why we are facing this problem. Not that the people of Nigeria from the south, when people say, oh, if they tear Nigeria into two, will the south and south be able to agree? Look, we agree to live together. Forget all this design that they are doing, that we are hearing. We have our differences after the Civil War. We had a great difference after the Civil War. But we can come together because we respect each other. It is the Fulani that disrespect everybody in this amalgamation called Nigeria. And they have done it perfectly, though they cannot succeed, because the hands of the clock is faster than the plan they have. This amalgamation called Nigeria, interest is in the country. Because why? Because we have the minerals, resources that would power the world in the 21st century. It's right here in Nigeria. Right here in Nigeria. Fossil fuel is gradually fading away. Fossil fuel is gradually fading away. Nations of the world are looking to other source of energy. And in Africa, you have it in abundance. That was why Hitler said, I will make Africa a farmland. Africa, indeed, God has made it a fertile land. That is why you can throw corn on the ground of Lagos, on the ground of River State, in Kano, Yobe, and it will grow up without you not putting anything on it. That is how blessed we are. Where our soil is being sold in Nasarawa to China. Why is our soil being sold? Because in that soil, there's something God has deposited in it. But our distractors never want us to have access to it. That is why we have all these disjointed men and women that come together to make sure that this amalgamation will never be a country. And that's the thing they've signed. And that's the thing Sadana gave to them. Those are the words Sadana gave to them. Never make it a country, because the day you make it a country, that is the day you will lose grip of that country. That is the day you will lose grip. That is the day your Muslim brothers will lose faith. These are the words. I'm paraphrasing. These are the words given to them. Because every word they spoke from their mouth has its wisdom, and it has a lot of definitions. You cannot misinterpreting it if you know their doctrine. You cannot misinterpreting it. The words that I have deposited and the word that have come after him, that they said certain group of tribe were the one that killed him. Sorry for that language. Those words are still in their heart because they refuse their children, their brothers, to be educated. Rather, they borrow Islamic doctrine, which was gotten from the Arabian world, which came 500 after Christianity had been existing. 500 years, more than 5,000 years after Christianity had been existing. And what they want to do now is to dominate. I would love you people to go and look at what the parliament in Australia did to them when they were trying to dominate. And whenever you see them stay on the road, start praying to their God, Allah, you know that's the sign of dominance they're trying to tell you. And that message, the Western world have understood it. That was why the Australian police have to take them by force out of their walkway and their streets while they were praying. They have to beat their ass out because that is not part of their tradition, their religion in Australia. Now, let's come to the Nigerian state. You see when Madam Ezekiel Sele was speaking, it was speaking my mind, and many of us did not recognize it. She was talking about the Constitution. That's exactly what she was talking. But she was being careful for people not to misinterpret her. They will say she want to divide the country. Anytime you mention the Constitution, anytime you mention the country should come together and speak, they will say you want to divide the country. And I thank God, Madam Ezekiel made an example of Kenya. Kenya came together. They sat down and ironed out their differences. And when they come out, when any Kenyans come out today to fight, to do rally, to do the struggle, they don't do the struggle because of my next door neighbor. They don't do the struggle because of the other tribe man. They do the struggle because our country must survive. For we have the power. We the people, we have the power to do it. Because every nation, every national of any country derive its power from the Constitution. They made the Constitution. They are the Constitution because they signed it. Therefore, they have the power because they derive their power from their self. Because the sovereignty belongs to them. And that is what we have not done. This is the fundamental thing. If you don't define yourself, you cannot, if anybody define you for others, then you are not worthy. You will not be found, you are not worthy. That is what they mean. You are not worthy. They are telling us in Nigeria that we are not worthy. And we have not sunk this into our bone marrow. Just every one of us just go into any deliberation not considered by non-Nigeria and ask that fundamental question. Can a nation survive without a constitution, whether written or not written? Can it work? The answer, you get it right there. But we are trying to make amala that has stone inside. We are trying to see if we can eat the amala that contains stone. That is what a lot of us has been doing. And I am beginning to see that Peter Obi himself has realized that yes, this country, we need to talk. And we have talked in GJ Constitutional Conference, which every tribe was there, which every religious body were there, and they signed and sealed a white paper. That white paper is in the hands of these juntas that are ruling us. I call them civilian juntas. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. Every statement we make every day in our life, we should always put in every week we speak. Let us put the Constitution. Let us put it in there. Because if you don't put in there, that means you are supporting what they gave you that make you not be worthy. That is what you are telling the world. You must stand your ground. Assuming we fought this fight for 15 years of the Constitution, we would have gotten the Constitution by now. We would have gotten it by now. But Nigeria say, oh, at all, I ain't bad pass. Look at all, I ain't bad pass. Look at where we dey. Look where we dey now. where a cleric, an illiterate, will come to you and tell you that you are an infidel, that the God that created the world, that created you, is not their God. That is what they are telling to your face. They are telling you are not worthy. When they call you an infidel, you are not worthy to be living. When they call you an infidel, they are telling you that you are their slaves. That's what they are telling you. If you don't know the meaning of what they are telling you, go and see it in their Quran. Even God himself said, a man that cannot feed his family, he said, you are worse than infidel.
Black Panther,
They
round
pick
up, sir.
that word, they pick
Black
it
Panther.
and
Black
redesign it
Panther.
and tell to you that you are an
Black
infidel.
Panther.
Yes,
Black
sir.
Panther. I beg. Infidel even worse past slave. Infidel is
Aha,
worse than
thank you.
slave.
Okay, let me round this up with this. You see, there was a word spoken by the founding fathers of this nation. I went to break it and bring it out. And that word caused a lot of issues. And that word that has been spoken, they are using it today. Let me go. I know most, I won't put the founding father here. He said, if this was spoken during the Civil War, this is the word goes like this. You can use your AI, anything you want to use to challenge it. He said, we are certainly not going to end this war on the account of the people. I will dash that. I won't put the name of the people there, of the people being starved. The plight of the civilians is not the number one priority. The number one priority is the unity of the country. All is fair in war, so we are told. So that is our position. All is fair in war, so we were told, and that is our position. This word that I read to you, this was given to us
By
because they wanted a political position and they want to make a
Awolowo,
statement. They want to
is
make a
stated by
statement,
Awolowo. Black Panther, come
and
out open.
they stood there. And this word today, what is your president using? Your president is telling you that anything I do in the political sphere, whether it is political war or political starvation of the people, it is fair
Oh,
in
it's
this
fair. Thank
battle
you, Black Panther.
because they look at it as a political battle. Look at
Thank
it
you.
as war. That was what OBJ said. He said this election is war, and it was always be coming from which part of the country? The West. So
From the
therefore,
West.
we need we need a constitution that will bind on every one of us so that these words of rhetoric will be buried forevermore. So that all the nations in Nigeria will come out to tell the Igbo nation, we are sorry for what we have done to you. For losing 3 point something million children of the Igbo land, to tell them we are sorry. I rest my case.
Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you for that submission. The only thing that is missing is you not speaking it. Be direct. This is Nigeria. You are not abusing anybody to let people know when we are educating people. That whole statement is from Awolowo because he wanted to be Nigeria president. He even begged that if he could be for one day. It's the same line all of them are towing. The same thing Abiola came to deceive people. Some of you might not understand. The people that did not allow him said if they had allowed him to be president, something terrible would have happened. All of you are doing this thing today. If Tinubu had lost, people would think, oh, he would have been the man to come and do. Now, he came with the strategy of Abiola picking Muslim, because he wants to claim that he's the face of democracy. Did you people not see what Tinubu did? In his first year, to celebrate the Democracy Day when he entered office, what did he do on Independence Day? He built a statue in the Eagle Square to unveil it, the face of democracy. These are things they just want to take glory. They just want to please the Northerner, the Fulanis. That is what they want to do. Awolowo did it, he could not succeed. It was better than Shehu Shagari, But they brought a classroom teacher to all of them who were doctors and brought a classroom teacher, a teacher with NCC or which qualification he used to be teaching in the district. They brought him to come and be the one to be the Nigeria president instead of Awolowo. And he wept. That is a system. It's the same thing Tinubu did everything to do, brought an illiterate Buhari, knowing how incompetent that person is, like him. He supported him to become because of his ambition. And he did all these things he wants to do, impose Buhari on Nigerians. They destroyed the media space. Showore is part of them. They brought in a lot of things, all manner of stories. I'm not saying my uncle is better. No, all these people, they failed Nigerians. But the kind of propaganda that APC brought in from 2012 to 2015, the election period, any day you open social media, Sahara Report will come with one thing. It will come with there because the West, they are the people that control the.
Oga Alabo,
Yes, sir.
this thing, I think if we keep accusing one set, maybe we still remember say our people still play a role. Because when I see Obio Ezekwesili, a brilliant woman, absolute woman. Then she was part of she allowed
Yes,
herself to be used
nah.
with that Ibok issue now.
Chris,
Even the Aisha Yusuf,
Chris, Chris,
where they do earlier
Chris, a
today.
lot of Nigerians
They
fell
didn't,
for
did they
these
not allow
people.
themselves to be used in that Ibok
They allow
saga?
themselves because these people deceive them. They make it look real. Chris, it was later when Buhari entered, all of them begin to withdraw. Now they began to see that this thing, it was scam. They scammed them. They deceived them, personally, all of them. They scammed them. I cheered them. They believe it was real. See, it's like what Tinubu is doing now. They make everything look so real. You know, when Abiola was coming out for presidency, there was no social media. So people were limited to something. We just see Abiola make. You see Abiola this, Abiola this. So Nigerians were carried away and saw him as a savior. Well, I'm not going to go to him. People who deny him those ones, they know. But is the reason is because of Abiola is where we are today. Alex Ekweme would have been the president of Nigeria and we will not be where we are today. But because of this same Abiola, they turned the high. That was what that brought Obasanjo, who destroyed us and kept us where we are. Who destroyed democracy and kept us where we are today. So we must look back on what happened. This same Abiola was the reason the most qualified person was Alex Ekweme. And what happened? They know that he's the one that will clean the ticket and he will be the president. They went and brought Obasanjo from the prison because they couldn't find anyone that could compete with Alex Ekweme from the West. They brought a military man so that they will continue the military regime in civilians' government. They will disguise themselves and they came in. The same thing that happened, it now became a pattern. Let us have this agreement. We will align with your agenda. We will allow you.
Oga
They brought
Alabo,
in the.
abeg, I go come in again. Sorry, just 1 minute. You see this Alex Ekweme that you keep repeating now. No
Yeah.
matter how you look at it, the likes of Obi and Co, they can't feign ignorance. Say they don't know the game. Because they were already high up there. In 1983, none of them be children. Alex Ekweme was vice president to Shagari. They've already won the second tenure. It was just when Shagari complete the tenure, me Alex Ekweme come in as the president. But what did they do?
That was when
The same
Buhari came
Buhari,
in now. The same
Babangida, all
Buhari
of them, they
destroyed
had
now.
to strike. Okay, they
Yeah.
strike finish. You say the government was corrupt. Okay, no problem. Then you go carry the president, put for house arrest. Then the vice president will give 100
He go
years.
put her for prison.
For 100 years.
Yes.
Those people will come support, those people will campaign for Buhari, then all B and co. Did they not know all these things?
No,
Did they not know all these things?
They have learned their lesson. My brother Chris, what APC, Tinubu, and all of them came together. It is not only them, Pat to Tommy. All of them, they inside though. These things was the people who planned this evil. Tinubu was the one planned this evil. Went into US, people to come and carry this propaganda strategy they use in rigging Obama in the US. That is the same thing they brought in to come do those propaganda, push those negative narrative on how bad Goodluck Jonathan is. I am not saying he's a perfect man or my uncle did better.
Mr. Labo, thank you, but
yes,
it's not how bad Goodluck is because they see when the British, these are the British mind that work against Goodluck Jonathan. First, when they came in, we fought them. It is the SAT, only although they call us SAT, it's only we who really fought the British, whether from Jaja Fopobo or the Benin Empire, we fought them. These are the reason why today the SAT, we don't have, you only have 3 regions in Nigeria. You hear SAT, you hear North, East, and West. We don't hear SAT. Then these are the reason where we become minority in the country. The certain people now become minority in the country. It is what make the propaganda against Goodluck Jonathan. And that is what the same certain people are still suffering today, instead of them to wake up from their sleep. Why will you call country 3 candidate point? Is it not 4 candidate point or 2 candidate point you have to have? But in early Nigeria, you have where you have East, North, and South, and West.
Ogami. You see, even Goodluck Jonathan was not really ready for presidency. He was really not really ready. He wasn't very ready for presidency.
Yeah, Oga Labo, for me, as a person, not be whether Goodluck they bad or not. I think my leadership style, this is clearly somebody that meant well for the nation, a unity of the nation, everything, but he had the power, he could have done more. So he must take responsibility for that. That's for that. Now, if we keep talking about colonial master, colonial, we keep saying British, British, British. See, Nigerians, more now listen. Before the British came, now 2 people colonized Nigeria. Can you people not get it? The Fulanis and the British people. Before the British came, the Fulanis, they were already here. They don't already take over majority part of the north. Before, when British came, they only come here to do business with our people and they go back. Long ago, 16 something, 15 something, 14 something, you know it will be 14 something, 14, 40 something.
Baba Chris.
Portuguese people, they come, they do trade, may I finish? They do trade with Benin and they go back. Now, so they do and since now trade. But the British, when they wanted to take over, they have to use the system where the Fulani get on ground. They do the way they want to do. Then the problem is now this color, when we start to fight for independence, now they pursue the British, now so they're still supposed to pursue Fulani people come out. But we see everybody in our black. Because these people, they went to the they erased everything, you know, erase their culture, erase their tradition, erase everything.
Baba Chris, thank you. But I will say something. If you said that we know the Portuguese came, the Dutch people came before the British people came. But if they colonized the north, they could not take over the south. And the south, that time, they see south as wise people. But today, south see themselves as wise people, but they are the most foolish people on the country. That is why
I did say now, wait. I did say now.
I'm going to say something before you take over.
Yeah.
That is why you see they tell you that they have north and south in the country. The place they call south, it's where if you cut the country into 5, they now give you one part and say that is south. While the other 4 is not, and the south people are still sleeping. None of them are able to wake up and say no.
Mr. Odua, okay. I beg Mona allow me to give my own submission. Mona, so that we'll go our second round before Oduga will come. Okay, thank you,
Alabo, so you
everyone.
never, Alabo, you never give your submission.
No, I start from you. Don't forget. I say, look, you hit the ground running. Now
Now
you, I
this one
start
where you
now.
they talk now, uncle.
No,
How many
he don't
minutes I
almost
talk
finish.
now?
In submission, don't take 4 minutes. It remain 4 minutes.
Wetin be 4 minutes? Allow us speak more
Tap.
than 4 minutes. Allow us
No, now
quickly
because
round up.
una distract them now. All of us talk put now
You know
make am.
one thing. See you now.
Alabo
They
no
Na
be
talk
like that
personally.
Alabo
now.
first
See you
come here
now.
o.
Now me, they moderate the
As Alabo
platform. Oh.
talk
You
safe,
came in.
he say,
You Black Panther. I
Oh
want you
yeah,
to
Alabo,
pause and
talk,
go and
talk,
watch
talk, talk,
yourself.
talk. We
You
still get
spoke
like
for
okay,
30,
20
40
something minutes.
minutes.
You Black Panther. 20 something minutes you
okay,
spoke. Now
Leave
me now
Alabo
they
may
make
can't
talk.
use your hand. They
Alabo
give you
talk now.
8
You don't
minutes.
do. You don't do talk.
You, Chris, you spoke almost 80 minutes. Now, they follow Black Panther, they do. No problem.
Alabo talk. Oh, talk.
No, now me now you be time ten. Now you be time man now. I don't know. If you tell me, I go
Black Panther.
apologize.
Black Panther. Wait, I beg me. Alabo talk. Biko. Alabo talk.
It's
Oh, now
okay.
you timekeeper.
Thank you, my people. Like I was saying, some people might not know where we are coming from. My brother Ola, Antonio Ola, you might not understand where we are coming from. The scam in this country, the Abiola, you will say the person they denied. We do. It's the same scam that Tinubu scammed us. I think it's because Tinubu is president today. That is why we see his nakedness. If the man then had become president, then we would have known that it was a scam for Nigeria. These people never meant well. It was all scam. They would bring something to paint it as if it was okay. But God has his own way of doing things. However, now we men, they decide the power here because nobody will tell me that it's God that see Tinubu and make Tinubu our president. God does not. God is not a God that will want to see his people to go into that kind of process. So nobody, now Tinubu make himself president, and now men that make him president. He was able to buy the INEC. He was able to buy people he will buy to rig the election, aerofy them, the machineries he bought, and how much he spent. Those are the people that wrote result for him and made him the president, not God that put him for us. So those are things we should look at because some of you will come with this argument. Oh, leaders are made by God. God appoint leaders. That one, I will say shame on all of you who will think like that. This is the affairs of men. We are the people that decide. All of us are preparing for election now. You call God past Peter Obi. Don't go the day of election. As my brother is asking question today, what can we do if they rig? It's you. You think it's those things we are watching in movie or in the days of Samuel and Saul, or it's the day of Isaiah. Then you would think fire will from Elijah and just consume Tinubu. You people, you people will be delusional. You people will be in a big dream. I would think maybe some of you are seeing wrong vision, maybe sleeping and seeing visions. It is all of us that will stay there to stop Tinubu. The God you thinking, like my principal said today, the so-called G that the GO you have are praying for criminals. People you know are criminal and they are not willing to repent. Are the people you are wasting fasting, gathering Nigerians to fast for criminals who are not ready to repent. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy of the highest. You sit down and gather and say you are, yeah. When Nigeria will speak against you, say you are not talking to Nigerians, you are talking to your congregation. Your congregation are they not Nigerians? You want them to sit down and be doing fasting for criminal. For someone you know is a thief, you will not even give him a small office in your ministry to manage that has to do with money. You know he will kill you or you know he will collect the work from you. Those are the people you are praying for. What are you praying for? For them to remain in power so that you will continue to share the proceeds of what they are taking because you are part of the system. How can you, who say you are a pastor, and you are praying for APC to succeed, it means those pastors are not normal. Those pastors are not normal. They are part of the APC and they are benefiting from the failed system. You cannot sit down and fold your arms and waiting. Why, if you think it's God that appointing Tinubu, why are you not sitting down in your house, not looking for job, so that food will come like in the days of the Bible? Peter was sitting down. They brought all manner of food, both snake, everything, give him, so that he go eat. Why we made the manna come meet you for your house? We must be ready this time around. It is your future. It has to do with the life of your children and generation unborn. If we are not ready to take back our country, you are waiting for God Almighty, who have done you better, give you life, created you, and give you wisdom, gave you resources and power on how to manage it. Then you allow criminals to fight you to the end and keep you one corner, and you decide to watch them and be singing praises upon your oppressors. The same people who put you in the condition are the people you are singing on your mandate. The cry you see Peter Obi shouting today, you people will not understand that your children to come, this foundation we are laying is going to be a problem. It's going to be a serious problem. As it is today, it's a big problem. Our values, we have lost it. Nobody is thinking of, even parents, the generation today, they don't even talk about values. They encourage their children to go out for prostitution. They encourage their children to go and do yahoo yahoo. Every parent want to ride car. A child of 17 years, they're already putting you on the street, telling you, and you're not seeing what your mates are doing. 16 years old, they are putting you under pressure. When Tinubu them and all of them, even though we know most of them are not Nigerians, we don't know where they fly to come to our country. If the system was like this then, I don't think we will have a country. I don't think we will have a country. If we have this kind of system in place, I don't think even Tinubu will have the opportunity to even come to Nigeria. But as it is today, it stands with the kind of people we have. I don't call them leaders. These wicked people you have today, criminal gangs you have today, they are destroying your future. They are destroying it today. Let me not say they are destroyed. They have destroyed it today, but we will try to mend it to see how we can take it back for them not to destroy it further. That is why every one of us will put on the armor that you can put. Get your own 2x2. Anything that you can take to defend yourself, it is within the law. Anybody that tries to hijack your vote to run, rig your election, self-defense is allowed. Your election and the vote you cast is your life. So if anybody wants to take your life, whatever thing you did at that moment, you are covered by the law and the constitution of our country for a self-defense. Don't wait for them to go far. Whatever thing that happened to them that period, you are covered by law. It is not going to be the case of, what is his name? Is it Elijah, who the Fulanis wanted to buy and he survived to try and attack one of them. By then they took him to prison. It's not going to work like that. We have lost it all. Our institution is dead. National Assembly is dead. Judiciary is dead. Military is dead. Everything one man is controlling. Did you not see how he woke up one day and say, EFCC, I direct you, not that he's seeking advice from the Attorney General of the Federation to say, okay, take over the case. He's giving directive to institution to do. And as I'm talking to you, EFCC have withdrawn everything. So for you to know there is no independent. The same thing he has instructed INEC, whatever thing they want to do. But Nigeria, that is what I'm saying. We are not begging him anymore. Don't ask him for free and fair election. But we will make free and fair election possible in Nigeria. And Tinubu will not have anything to do. Nigeria, pardon me, Nigeria belongs to every one of
Alabo,
us. Yes, sir.
did you see the video of Prince, that guy they call Prince that is contesting for presidency? Did you watch one of
Yes.
his video when he was revealing what he and Tinubu spoke during the Salah period
That one
after
na
breaking of fast?
old video. Now, yes, now.
Did you see
Tinubu
what he
don't tell
said?
them. Yes,
Uh-huh.
now. He don't tell them whole hand. Nah. Did you not
Uh-huh.
hear the one the bishop Olalikon? Did you not hear what the bishop told us? He told you that President Tinubu is not willing to leave power. So he's not that person spoke like an elderly person. So you cannot compare those kind of person. When they want to speak, he doesn't want to go low like Tinubu them to speak. But he's sending a message to Nigerians to understand what is coming 15th of January next year. So telling you that he is not willing to leave power is a very strong message. He's telling Nigerians. And every one of us must open our ears and understand what is ahead of us. You can see Peter Obi telling you, he's speaking, he's a leader. That is why he's speaking to you. Sometimes you think he's speaking in riddles. It's a message he's sending to every one of you to wake up. To wake up. Because 2027, he has already told you that the judiciary is already destroyed. So nobody is going to court to your future lies in your hand. Peter Obi is there, is blessed. He has made it, his children will never be poor. So any of you who want to say, oh, you want to wait for Peter Obi to come and tell you to defend your vote or to go and stop them from rigging the election, or maybe they try to rig and they try to come and call the result. You want Peter Obi to tell you, yeah, everybody gather on the street, let's gather and end this thing. Then you fail. The hardship that will come for you will be times 10 more than what you are seeing today.
Alabo,
Thank you.
Well, on this question that Naija Watch asked, everybody know the answer now. I pray they do not rig because the winner is clear, Peter Obi. But if they do, they've left us with no option than to do what other democracies are doing to reclaim their mandate, which is spawn the street and be there for as long as it takes. But the thing is, we Nigerians utilize that because that is the only option. So it's not illegal. They use it all over the world to reclaim their mandate. In Azerbaijan, the president pretended that nothing is happening. They forced him, he came to talk to them. They said, first of all, resign. Before they listened, the man resigned. They said, then get out. It happened in Azerbaijan. Ukraine, before Yanukovych and Shevchenko's whatever, it happened. The Orange Revolution is called, it was called. Then it happened again in, was it Singapore? No, not Singapore. Which country? Is it Sri Lanka? In which the president left his wife, just fly away. So he does. So it's. It's not illegal. That is the alternative, and that is the only one Nigerians are left with. So if the world hear that Nigerians pour out on the street and talking, it's not unheard of. It's not unprecedented. It's been done, and that is what the world people are expecting. Assuming this has been done in the past, we wouldn't get to where we are now. So that is the option. Nobody should be thinking about it. The only thing that can stop that is
we have to think about it. Just think about it. Be ready.
No, what I'm saying, think about is that thinking about the option to take. That's what I mean. So otherwise, the only thing that will stop that is allow free and fair election. Ordinarily, Tinubu should step down and get out. Like you happen
Dr.
in the
CM,
UK.
nobody should be using this message. Dr. CM, allow free and fair election. You don't have to ask Tinubu. It's institution that conduct a free and fair election. So we won't need Tinubu. We have anything to discuss with Tinubu. We will make INEC to do free
no.
and fair election.
No, he manipulates them. When we say it,
He will not be able.
guilty
When
party,
we
no.
allow him now, Dr. Sam, is when you allow him.
No. You still have to say it because this is what people want. We want free and fair election. That's what we are not asking you to improve the economy anymore. Just allow free and fair election. Don't manipulate the APs. Otherwise, the alternative is we pour out on the street and do what other nations are doing, and they
But
reclaim our mandate.
you know that is
In
not
fact,
possible.
that is
Dr.
what they are
Sam.
waiting.
Dr. Sam, you know Tinubu will not give you
possible?
free and fair election. So why are we begging him for that?
See, listen. It's not that we are not begging or will give us free and fair elect or whatever. It's just because people are allowed certain things to slide. Tinubu is overrated. All these ones,
Please,
he get at
please,
governor.
you people should be saying INEC should give us free and fair. No Tinubu. INEC is different from Tinubu.
It's the same.
Say
Tinubu and
INEC should
the same.
no.
Nobody
INEC and judge.
See. Alabo, I beg, Alabo, sorry, just I want to ask Alabo, I beg, bring that video of Prince. All this INEC on I talk, he did inside that video. What the president told him. What INEC chairman told him. INEC chairman told him.
Tinubu are the same.
Look, the man declared there. He said, "Look, the man said one. Prince said once. He said, INEC, Tinubu is in charge of INEC, not that man that he put there."
See. Anyway, but the thing is, let us agree on one thing, which we know that the alternative is we do what others are doing. In fact, that is what they're even waiting for. That is what the whole world is waiting for. You come out and because it happens everywhere. You try it in any Western world, you are gone. Even in some African countries, they pour out on the street and tell you, "Look, you get out. We are not going anywhere." Before you know, they swarmed at your presidential villa or whatever. Then
Senegal did it.
That's what they
Senegal did it.
Okay, God bless you, Seth. Senegal did it. So it's
even,
not illegal.
Even Ghana.
It's the alternative.
Ghana did it now. Ghana did it.
So it's Nigeria. Our own is overdue or don't take safe. So but why people still stay free and fair is that we still feel that under free and fair election, that is what we want. Things will go peacefully. Everybody you get out. But if you resist and try to manipulate, when people say Tinubu, and remember somebody saying 34 governors. Look, as far as I know, unless some areas, in our south, no governor can tell anybody where to vote in the southeast. Okay, they can say it, but it won't yield water. I just imagine how Tinubu, people will come from, even a Bonny state where they call himself the lizard of the southeast. We just tell people, say, hey, make una leave P2B, where they ballot. We must have gone there to campaign with the crowd. Say vote for Tinubu. Tinubu that won't even care to step into Southeast to campaign. Where is his city boys with all the laptop and the machine motorcycle where they buy for people? Where are they? That one never die natural death. You they hear a big all those banana cubana and all those. You they hear them again. Not knowing that banana chief priest. The essence of why they were doing city boy because he want to contest for House of Reps. Now 14 vote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. In a constituency that has either how many local government, either 3 or 4, only 14 votes. He shout with all the millions where he give in the midnight. So that is the
Dr.
thing. It's not possible.
Sorry for cutting you.
Yes.
I'll just make you laugh small. There's one musician in Nigeria. He's from Oshu State. So when he was being honored, so one of the city boys people now came out to give him award. And they said, today you are now the vice president of City Boy in Oshu. The guy carried the mic and said, guy, stop that. I didn't come for that. You don't put me for trouble. No. Which City Boy? I beg, not the City Boy.
No. Do you know what in shock City Boys? People know say me they know come. Now all those palliative where they bring, the way village boys rush collect it in the real city people reach them, so they shock. Nemo State they take start now. Make them do them again. They arrange the stage, everything, call musician, make them they parade. City or village boys come, cut the thing, go away. City boy die. That's all. You don't hear them again. People say,
They're not there, they come at those state too.
Okay, they relocate. Okay.
They come Edo
relocate, go
State.
Edo State.
When
By
they come
using
Edo
old
State,
formula for them. The
when
village
no,
boys
when it
go
come,
dig
they
there.
come Edo State. They come see and say Edo people tell us, say, we not the hungry, the hungry. So I make them come stop because they go call for stadium, call everything. They want to give them 3 million for Edo State. But when they see stadium, nobody can carry anything. So now they say, no,
No,
this
it's
thing
true.
no fit work.
No, that city, Mumu city, boy them. That one don't go. As long as I know, for Southeast, I don't know of it. That one don't die because people were waiting for them for palliative. Say, laptop, the phone, people cut everything away. Just go. Say, make them come vote. So they no give account. Meanwhile, they say na 20 million, 20, I think na 20 billion I hear. But na 19 na im show na im surface or 9 they don't know where 11 go. This na rumor why I hear. I don't know. I'm not the accountant. So but this is something like this. So the thing shock them. They think they can buy anybody. Not only that Imo State where they do for stadium. Now nobody they hear city boys again for southeast. May them bring palliative come and bring car.
Even Imo
People go
State,
carry
I
'em.
know they surprise say Imo State governor not even campaign anything again.
Uh-huh.
The guy they busy with his state. They build all that guy is performing. Oh, they talk.
Yeah,
Oh,
they want to
that
win
guy
the
is
people over. And do you know what in they talk? He advise people. The guy na fraud na Tinubu na the be 419 like for Joe Alaba. I mean what they call him Alabara goes somewhere in Lagos. One of the upstairs where they behind the bus stop and there he learn walk. So what in that man talk? He they tell people say make una no use on a last card go the struggle for election because of depression. People laugh. Now he be in popular saying. He organize party people, they tell them, people where they are in seat, where they do this for endorsement. He say, you go advise people, make you no use your last card. Go they contest the election because of depression. So people they take and joke now. No, it's true. They can't do it. I mean, people, nobody could, no person will get sense. With look at what you have gone through the hand of Tinubu. And you see Peter Bill tell me, say Tinubu, you go come vote. Look, the only thing is that a time go come when you mention Tinubu city in some places, then go come out alive. Time will come. Don't worry. We are approaching gradually. There's a place you go enter market, it's sorting. People go, the short now there, then go do your
Dr.
obituary.
CM.
That place will,
You spoke, Dr. CM. You spoke concerning the coalition. Let me just tell people now that you see, they can never tell Obi to step down to become a vice president. Let me say something here. From what I have gathered, the coalition has already started before they mention that is a meeting. They've already been doing it. That is my assumption now. Because the reason why I'm saying it is that you see the quietness of NDC for the past 2 months. You see they are not coming out to do anything. You see most of the parties, they are not coming out to eat. The people that are coming out, we are coming from the APC. The opposition are not really hitting hard. Now, this week, they just told us that they started coalition. They want to renew their coalition. To me, when the Nigerian politicians speak, because the situation they are now, they can't allow Tinubu to know what they are going to do. That is why you see it's abnormal now. The abnormality is very clear to everyone. Now, our brother Chris have been shouting, and this is not talking. I said, these people, why they are doing this thing, we are shouting, they are not responding. That means there's a plan. Something is going on. And all of a sudden, they talk about coalition. The coalition is not to tell Obi to be vice president. No, 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 no. If you look at it from the point of view, if you look at the whole demography, out of all the coalition, Obi is the only one that is coming with a block vote. He's the only one that is coming with an assurance of a block vote. What do they call him? The one coming from north, east, west, or Atiku. He's not coming with block votes. It's coming with sectional votes, and those sectional votes, that people that are extremists, that will use religion to lobby. That is the kind of people he's going to bring. If you look at Tinubu vote is just scattered. He's not even sure. He's not sure of it. So 7.
And anyway, well, as it is, whatever, whether coalition or no, whether they mean them or they are talking in terms of this, I don't see anything they are coalescing. I don't see. If they want
Okay,
to
oh,
support P2B, let them
happy
support
talk.
P2B direct.
So
But all
as
this
I was
idea of
sorry for that distraction.
telling me,
Peter Obi definitely, they are not going to tell him, because if you look at the demography of it all, as I've explained, he's the only one, and he has been the only one from this our own part of the world. He has been the one consistently. He has been going around talking about unity and talking about changing the status quo and coming with a block vote. That one, we should take that into notice. It's coming with a block vote. They cannot tell a politician all around the world, this is how it works. You cannot tell a politician that is coming with a regional block vote to say come and deputize.
maybe,
It's not possible. They cannot even put that on
Niger
the table with
Watch,
him. It's not possible to put that on the
maybe,
table for him, because he's going
Niger
to flare
Watch,
up with all of
maybe,
them.
Black Panther. I beg,
maybe,
don't send the video. Niger Watch, I beg, the video where Black Panther they ask. I don't send them for you. I beg.
maybe, what I saw is that
There's no
because
maybe.
Obi
Look
will
at
talk.
it. It never happened in the history of politics in Nigeria. Shagari
Oga
came with block
No,
Labo,
no,
vote.
no, I give
I'm not talking
Pansat
about.
time to take talk
That
now.
is why,
Pansat,
Now, me,
Okay,
you want talk.
I
Rapam
beg,
Oh.
Sat.
So,
Mr.
Pansat.
Oga
Pansat.
Pastor, don't come.
It's okay, it's
I
okay.
wanna
Mr.
give
Pansat,
Pansat time to talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Pansat, I saw the network be knock me out. So I'm back. Go ahead, please. Hit the
Thank you
ground
very
running.
much. Can you hear me very well?
Yes, good evening, sir. We can hear you. Welcome.
Good evening. I wanted to come on and support what the panelists have been saying. You guys doing a very good job as always. It's just a matter of augmenting what you're saying. But I wanted to emphasize a particular point that we normally glaze over, which is that Tinubu is overrated. I believe Dr. CM tried to make that point. It's a salient point. To do a couple of minutes of analysis on that. Why would somebody say that Tinubu is overrated? Let's look at the history of what is done in the federal level, for example. Number one, we know that he struggled to be the nominee in 2020 to 2023. And that reluctantly, Buhari went ahead and allowed him to be the nominee of their party with the support of juggernauts like El-Rufai at the time, the powerful Kaduna governor at the time, who then compelled other Northerners to support his candidature, right? So now, since then, we should look through history, what happened through that election. If I've said it here a couple of times this month at least, I said that if Buhari supported me, I would have won that 2023 election because he had the aura, the state apparatus like INEC and other resources, the military, and he was a former military junta. He was a former dictator, jackbooted thug. He's a killer. He's laconic. He doesn't say a lot because he don't have a lot to say. So he was feared. So for that 2023 election, I give Buhari credit for the shenanigans of winning that election. Anybody he supported would have won. So it doesn't go to Tinubu, and we know Tinubu's method is different from that of Buhari. Tinubu believes in bribery and thugs. That's what he does. He bribe certain strong men in a community, and then they would intimidate people and do all kinds of area boy politics. So, but then he's been doing a lot of things. Now we have to look at his success rate, the things that he tries to do. A smart person who should be feared and say, this guy, this person is a jagaban and he can do and undo. Is somebody who could you do something and you get away with it. People wouldn't even know. You're able to do something clever, cunning, fraudulent, and you're not caught. So in Tinubu's case, what I've noticed is that everything that he has tried to do, he's been a failure. The difference is, what would the people do when you catch him, when you find out? For example, here in the United States, he was a drug dealer, right? He wasn't smart enough to evade the eye of the law. They caught him selling drugs with his bank accounts, and he fled, went back to Nigeria, and then he had to make a deal to forfeit those money, so he didn't get away with it scot-free. He should have still been penalized more, but at least he didn't get away with it. And there are so many other things he has done. If whatever he's done, not only does he is not smart enough to hide it, he likes to flaunt it. To him, it shows that he's a jagaban, that he's smart, that he's cunning, that he's a strategist, quote unquote. So now, who do you then blame? Is the Nigerian people. Are the Nigerian people going to be like the United States, who did not let him get away with it? Because we can catch him, and we do catch him just like they did. He's not hiding it. So it's conspicuous. When he wanted to invade, I don't know if it's Niger or Chad, one of those African countries, and they stopped him from doing it. He actually wanted to do that for France. So he wasn't successful in doing that. So what I'm saying is that I am supporting the notion that he is not invincible. It depends on what are we willing to let him get away with. 2023 is different because at that time, it wasn't really clear. Could he still manage to bring some bacon home for the Nigerian people? Maybe Obi is better, but there are things Obi lack, which is doing a devious thing, bribing, giving out money. Could he, if we could manage Tinubu, maybe Obi is a little better, but we don't want to go that route yet. A lot of people were in that camp. I don't think they're in that camp now. So those who are saying, we already know he's going to rig the election. So why, I think it was, I don't know if it was Black Panther that was saying that, or Mr. Chris Dublin was saying, look, we already know he's going to rig the election. So now, we already know he's going to try to rig the election. The point is, what do? And we do it now. That's, if anybody comes out and say, hey, look, I'm going to rig the election, then we should be free to say, you're going to be captured. We're going to kill you if you break our constitution. If you're admitting a crime, a federal crime that says that elections should not be rigged, the people's mandate should be there. If you come out, you're a supporter of Tinubu, and you come here and you're saying, we're going to rig the election, then we should be free to tell you what the consequences of doing so is. It's not promoting violence. The original promoter of violence is somebody who's coming and tell us in our face, after what we're going through, people getting killed, that our mandate is not going to count. I believe that's violence if you say that. So we know that he's going to do certain things, but he doesn't have a good record of getting, doing it in a clandestine manner where nobody knows he's going to do that. So we have to be determined to levy punishment, to take matter into our hands, Nigerian people, to make sure, because he shouldn't come back. I'm willing to take bets soon. It's probably too early now. If Mommy Diaspora could set up an account, if anybody wants to bet, then let's take a bet. Send the money to Mommy Diaspora. When the results come in, then we all get paid or we lose. I'm betting, and I'll take as much bets as possible that Tinubu is not coming back. So it depends on what's going to happen. So I'll end it with that, because every other thing here I agree with. I wanted to emphasize, underline the fact that Tinubu is not coming back. He's going to try to rig the election. That's his way. But I am willing to bet with the Nigerian people. I'm not going to bet against the Nigerian people this time. I'm saying that Nigerians are determined to have whoever won that election a free, transparent election. That's who's going to be sworn in this time. What happened last time is not gonna reoccur. Besides, somebody like Peter Obi, he had to make sure that he went through the process. He had to make sure, because he wasn't convinced that the judiciary were going to drop the ball. So now that he knows that, it's in his calculus. Trust me, some people like that, he's not doing this just to go through that cycle. He's not going to let him do that again. So I rest my case on that. Thank you very much. I will sit back and listen to the rest of the show. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Black, Mr. Pansat. Thank you, sir. And God bless you for that submission. Mr. Odua.
Yes, thank you very much.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Thank you. Well, I just have something to say, because this English that overrated in Nigeria is causing a lot of harm. I want to give advice to Nigerians. They should not be using people that I went to school, he now read the law, he's now judge, to be classifying people as judge. Because it is because of this British language they go and learn, they just give them paper, they now call them judge. That is why today we don't have good judgment in the land. Because judge supposed to be a people of good character. Those who care about their country, and those who feel pains of other, and who want good things, to want everybody to enjoy things, good things together. So we should begin to look into these things, and not just the person have go to school, he can speak English more than the Queen Elizabeth or King Charles, then it's now a red law. No, we should not be qualifying people with those kind of things, because, and these are the reasons, because we overrate this language of people. Another man now make us to say our dignity, that every, look at Peter Obi said, a judge are even singing on your mandate which shall stand, because they are not judge. Because if they are really judge, if they are people of integrity in a society, they will know what is good from what is bad, and they will be punishing people. I do say law don't supposed to be, I just go becoming, no, before law become a law, it will have passed through judges. They will have go through it and say, yes, this thing will benefit the country, this one will not benefit the country, before any law will have become law. But because those people we have as judges or whatever, it is because they just learn another man language. They are not people with integrity. So Nigeria should begin to look into all these things, and not begin to overrate English or rating people know how to cram another man language, because that is the reason every judges in their country make law that will benefit their people. But Nigeria, we tell them they are judging, this thing happened in America, this thing happened in China. Why did China not use the one that happened in your country to make their own law? Why are they not using, America does use what happened in your country to make their own law? Because the law is what they want to benefit their own people. That is why they will tell you America first, China first, Italian first, the other one first, British first. Because what happened in their country, they will look into it and made it or benefited from their people. So my advice to all obedience for going to election, know how to go and do catapult. You know how you learn how to bring bird down from whatever things they fly to, because that day, because we don't have qualified people who supposed to be in position for any position. That is why the people they will call professor, who don't even supposed to be professor, who don't have integrity of professor, they will not call them professor. We will learn how to use catapult to set their brain that very day. So everybody should go and make sure they have catapult. So that is what I need to tell Nigerians. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Odua, for that submission.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Yeah. And thank you, Pansat, for what you said. Tinubu is defeated. Forget about that. Yeah.
Let's go to.
There are a lot of.
Let's go to Chris. Chris, are you there? Okay, Chris is busy now. Black Panther, are you ready to speak? Okay, they are not there.
Okay,
Dr.
let me
Yeah,
Sim,
say
I'm
go
ready
ahead,
to
sir.
let me
speak.
say
I'm ready
some
to speak,
Okay,
Oga.
let Black Panther finish. Dr. Sim will come back to you, sir.
I want to thank Mr. Pansat. Pansat, good day. God bless you for that fundamentals you brought in. Because that's we should have such a mindset when going into a battle that is with all sort of kind of ideology, is battle that is we're going through sort of religion that have religious sentiment. We need to be positive. We need to be positive, and the positivity will give us our what we want. And I believe every Nigerians that are listening, we have all heard what Mr. Pansat said. Because if we have that thought in our mind, it will bring about boldness. See, that boldness will come into us to fight our tomorrow. That is what we need. And I am with him in this, like I've been with others that are saying the truth. I am definitely, absolutely with him in what he has just spoken. Because I've always said it. We should always have a mindset to win a battle. If not, if we are doubting, then forget about the battle. If you come here with doubt, forget about even going for the battle because you're definitely going to lose. On my part, Tinubu is he's an absolute person. It's an absolute personality who is using the so many factors to fight, factors that you cannot actually use in the 21st century, but because of the level of education in the country, which they contributed to destroy so that they can penetrate and also make the people, poor so that they can absolute penetration, which they have done to a certain level. But I won't say they've gone as far as 60%. They have done, and we are pushing back because, as we said, Nigeria. Can you hear me?
Black Panther.
okay, continue.
No, we can't hear you. Your voice, I say, throw away this, your earpiece. I don't know this kind of earpiece you are using.
Can you people hear me?
We can hear you now. Round up, sir.
Okay. Let me round up by saying that Nigerians should wake up. We should all wake up. And as I always say, I said, we should always speak as we in every of our delivery, always uphold the reason why we need a constitution. Because don't think that Obi, if he comes to power, he knows everything. No, he doesn't know. Obi like to Obi is somebody that is very inquisitive. He wants to try everything. That might be too long for us. So therefore, let us be singing it. For you to change Nigeria, you have to change the system. And changing the system, you have to go from the fundamentals. You have to get the fundamentals right. If you don't get the fundamental right, these same people who are giving birth to a multitude will come back again and distort the system. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Let me quickly
Dr.
add
CM,
this.
go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, yeah. So, like we said, I think the gospel Nigeria should know that Tinubu is overrated. Forget about having 34 governors or those nonsense. The thing is that the tide of the people are against whatever he's doing. Even if he's trying to turn the tide now, it's too late. The thing is, any attempt to rig the election, which we know they are planning, then he wants the end of Nigeria. That is just as simple as that. Nobody can put up with this shit anymore. He does not own Nigeria. He and his clique. He does not. It belongs to everybody, including the person sleeping under the bridge. So I do not see why all this. No, you don't talk to us like Peter B said. He's in a bunker in Abuja. He hide there. He released Bayo Ononoga once in a while. Fenika Kayode is eating somewhere in South Africa. He won't talk. Reno Mokri don't don't disappear. The Minister for Obedient Affairs, Daniel Boala, since he disgraced himself in Al Jazeera, I don't think he's really effective. Once in a while, he will back like a dog and then go back. So effectively, all those is intimidating Almajiri, way full everywhere. They've been put in check by nature, sort of. So I don't see all these things. The people rate Tinubu. What? How can somebody want Tinubu to be in power after 2027? Why? Just tell me why. He's just suffering. He will borrow Nigeria. Look, the money he borrowed, I'm not sure whether they are going to pay that money. Then he will continue to borrow and do what? Wasting the future of the people. Tinubu is closer to 100 than he's closer to 70, he's claiming. So what are we talking? He's sick. He doesn't come out. He doesn't do anything. You go and see him, he's just like an oracle. He will just talk, and then people will balloon it. Oh, Jagaba and like somebody said, master strategy, killing strategize. You know, they strategize anything. Just criminal. That's all. That is what I have to say. So Nigeria should not believe. The thing is that you have to prepare for real massive showdown, unless, peradventure, and I said the election was free, everything was selling, then P2B gets in. But if you attempt to come and say snatch, run out those 2023, you can't intimidate anybody because he can't perform. If he had performed and they want to go and rig, it's a different thing. But he cannot perform. He's incompetent, incapacitated by ill health, brain, nothing day. He doesn't know anything. Just to they borrow money, give Chaguri to go and save in France. For how long? I beg, on a good night. Thank you very much, Alaba, and thank you for the opportunity. Niger Watch. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Dr. CM. Thank you, and God bless you for adding your voice. Thank you for joining millions of Nigerians to add your voice, to speak about what is affecting every one of us. We strongly believe a new Nigeria is coming, and that new Nigeria is possible. Let us all continue to join our hands together. Mr. Chris, are you there to speak so that we can round up?
Mr. Alabo, are we done now so that we can round up?
Yes, Mr. Chris is not there. If you can help us, there is a video Black Panther wanted.
No, I don't want to play video this evening. No, it's over.
All right. Niger Watch, thank you for what you do. Thank you for the opportunity. God will continue to bless you.
Thank you.
Let us hand over the mic to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, everyone. I want to thank Oga Chris. Thank you, Mr. Oduwa. Thank you, Oga CM, Mr. Alabo, Black Panther, and Mr. Pansat. I saw you in. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much, Mr. Joseph Oji, every one of you that supported us. Thank you, Mr. Pansat. Thank you, Saibovo, Mother Peggy Modi, Michael Ganemaro. Thank you, everyone right there. Thank you, yourself, girl, there. Many, many more. I appreciate you all. Thank you, my mother for Mom Diaspora. I appreciate you, mommy. Thank you, my brother, Abu Azi. I appreciate you always. Thank you, everyone right there. Thanks for your time with us today. Thank you, Mother Stella Masevedo, Mother Peggy Modi, Anthony Ola, Mother Eugenia, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Michael Ganemaro, and many, many more right there. Thanks for your time with us today. We've come to the end of the broadcast. We need to go right now. And I'll see you guys again, fingers crossed, tomorrow. So we'll continue from where we stop. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night.
This is what we are living in this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good or good, nobody walk good. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good or good, nobody God.